Hey, you guys. Good morning. Labor Day is today. I hope you're taking time for yourself and your family today. Welcome to Burgundy Blue Commentary. We talk about what we want to talk about when we're ready to talk about it. And you guys really enjoyed the video we did last night. I just basically did replays because it's a request all the time. Like, hey, Berg, I didn't see this. I didn't see that. Do you have footage of this? Can you see me emails of this? And I'm like, I didn't even, I didn't think to organize a lot of things in our archives. So I'm going to do that. But in the meantime, I'm going to let this play because this is really cool. This is really cool to see the history of stuff. So you guys now when you look at things like the chat, how people reactions were, how I was listening to myself yesterday like, girl, was you trying to convince them or yourself? It was a really weird time, especially living here, as y'all can imagine. I'm living here, I'm in the midst of it, and I'm trying not to offend anyone. So I get that when I see that in other people. So I'm just going to let this play. You guys can hit the like button. You could consider subscribing. And yeah, we're just going to let this go ahead and play on out. And then I'll check in and out on your comments. Okay. And then be honest. Let me know what you think. Like, this is the day. So this was the day that we got word that Andrew Holmes had been arrested. So enjoy the live video. And I just think it's cool that you guys get to engage with your old self in the comments if you see your name in the comments, and then you get to engage as we go. All right, you guys.
Commentary, Blue Commentary, Burgundy Commentary, Comment Blue Commentary, Burgundy Blue Commentary, Blue Commentary, Burgundy Commentary, Commentary.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Burgundy Blue Commentary. I hope all is well with you and yours. I just was getting set up. Let's do some housekeeping right quick. I just want to thank you for joining me. We're gonna talk about the village of Dolton today. And you guys, if you're over here, I'm a small YouTuber. But one of the things is I'm a former Dolton Knight. Okay. I grew up in Dolton. Love the village of Dolton actually. And I did some coverage on my YouTube channel. So let me know. We're talking about everything from Dolton, about what's going on right now, but it's not my job to judge. We're talking about everything that has went on currently, and also we're going to talk about some like past stuff and some funny stuff. We're even going to talk about some controversial stuff like did you know that Dolton is 95% black, but it's a lake in Dolton that sits in Dolton, and it's white only. Did you guys know that? So I'm just giving you all the background. We're going to talk about some nostalgia, Dolton. And like I said, it's not my job to judge. Oh, hold on, guys. I think my computer's dying. Hold on. Uh-oh. There we go. Wait. No, there we don't go. Hold on, guys. Let me just plug my computer here. Make sure you hit the like button. So it's not my job to judge. I'm just reading the news. So so last night we was up super duper late, and we were talking about, hey, Big Mike, thanks for being here. And you guys, like, I'm just a regular old lady over here. I don't know nobody. Y'all, funny story. Not funny. We're gonna talk about it on a late night till like usually late night is around 10:30. But last night it ended up being 4 a.m. So make sure you set your notification bell so you know when I do go live and you can see what I'm going live about. So it's a whites only on Facebook. So I inboxed him. And asked him, like, hey, like, well, I guess you can be whites only on Facebook. It's a group. It's a group for everything, but it's a Dolton Facebook group that's white only. And they won't let you in if you're black or brown. Okay. It is a mess. It's a mess. So that's what made me talk about the village of Dolton, because a lot of times, because the mayor is controversial right now, you have people from all over spewing a little hate. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to share a little, make it a little lighter than it had to be. So yeah, make sure you that it has been rather. Make sure you set your notification bells. That ends the housekeeping. We're also tonight on a late show, or either tonight or either this afternoon. I'm gonna put up a video about Rinky's. It's the club. The guy, he comes to the board meeting, y'all, and he has this huge bodyguard, y'all. Oh my God. He has this huge bodyguard. And I don't know. I think he may be Indian. But he comes to the board meeting. He said he had 5 businesses in Dolton. Now he only has 1. He can't get his village permit or brown. Okay. It is a mess. It's a mess. So that's what made me talk about the village of Dolton, because a lot of times, because the mayor is controversial right now, you have people from all over spewing a little hate. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to share a little, make it a little lighter than it had to be. So yeah, make sure you that it has been rather. Make sure you set your notification bells. That ends the housekeeping. We're also tonight on a late show, or either this afternoon. I'm going to put up a video about Rinky's. It's the club. The guy, he comes to the board meeting, y'all, and he has this huge bodyguard, y'all. Oh my God. He has this huge bodyguard. And I don't know. I think he may be Indian. But he comes to the board meeting. He said he had 5 businesses in Dolton. Now he only has 1. He can't get his village permit allegedly, but he came He came to the trustee meeting with this huge bodyguard. Let me know if you've seen that at the trustee meeting. But we're going to talk about Rinkies. And they're still closed down. So I did a little video and I'm going to post it later. Okay, that concludes housekeeping for real. So now on to Andrew Holmes. You guys, I'm just a regular dog night. I don't have any kind of inside scoop to anything or anything like that, other than what y'all be putting in the chat. Y'all be giving it to me in the chat. But I saw Shawan Burns. I follow her. I follow Hannibal is Hungry. And it's another one that do the Dolton video. Oh, he's funny. He had me cracking up last night. The Late Night Crew. I follow them. Guys, I'm a small new YouTuber, so I'm not on their schedule to tell you when they go live. So I don't know. So I don't know them. So forgive me if I go live at the same time they do. But that Late Night Crew guy had me rolling last night. He is a mess. I don't even know who he is and where he came from. He owned Liquor City on 149th of Chicago Road. He sure did. Big Mike, let me tell you something. Whoever you are, I'm telling you better get you a YouTube page. Get this coin over here. So let's talk about Andrew Holmes. So like I said, I don't know what's going on. I don't have a dog in this fight. However, I was following Jedediah Brown, who used to be a community activist here in Chicago. And I did a short video about him. Y'all, he was bathing with a monkey. That's a whole nother story. I'm like, I understand emotional support animals, but good night, Irene. He got the monkey in the bathtub. Make sure y'all check that video out. I posted it today. Now it's where I draw the line. It was one thing you had the monkey in your mouth, okay? The monkey was crawling on your face. But once you put that monkey in the bathtub, I'm gonna need you to stop so we can get. I'm gonna need you to stop, Jedediah. So anyway, this is what we're coming up with now. So y'all, true story. People have been posting all over the internet that the Ring apps is saying that helicopters is hovering over Riverdale. Riverdale is a neighbor to Dolton. So I don't know, but I have gotten inboxes of the Ring cam footage that is helicopters out here, right? So then I just Googled it because I saw Shawan Burns and Hannibal is Hungry post that Andrew Holmes was arrested. And I was like, I don't have an insider information on that. But then I saw this was just posted from IllinoisLeaks.com, and they said that Dolton trustee Andrew Holmes was arrested in South Holland. Now, I do not know other than what we're going to read here. I just want to repeat that. This is what we are reading here. So let me share that screen, and thank you for joining me, y'all. Let's see what it say over here. Get your coffee, get your tea, and get your little pillow. If you're sitting at your desk, put the pillow behind your back so you don't have back problems later. Okay, so it says, Dolton trustee Andrew Holmes apparently turned himself into the South Holland Police Department earlier today. He turned himself in. Okay, I haven't read this. We're reading it together for the first time. This was just published today. Today by John Kraft and Kirk Allen. You know who be no shade. You know who be having the tea? That dang on Lansing Journal, and they're non-biased. They just be, but they have the tea. So we got to go over there next. We have confirmed through the Chicago Southland Journal that Holmes is currently in custody. Trustee Andrew Holmes of Dolton was arrested by feds, according to reports. Trustee Andrew Holmes reportedly turned himself into federal authorities at the South Holland Police Station on an extradition warrant out of Las Vegas. So, guys, we talked about that last night. We talked about why the Las Vegas police wasn't involved. Like, how did this, like, what's going on with that? So now we know. There have been many conflicting reports circulating this morning. Several reports have come in that helicopters have been appearing to the federal authorities, I'm tongue-tied. I think it's the way I'm reading this. There have been many conflicting reports circulating this morning. Several reports have come in that helicopters appearing to be federal authorities have been circulating Thornton Township all morning. The Southland Journal is live streaming at the South Holland Police Station now. Let's go there, y'all. Let's see if we can go there. I can't. Let me see. I don't even have. Hold on, y'all. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's see if we're here. Okay, we're going to go over to the Southland Journal. Let's see if we can see this. Dr. Cornell, who is this? Let's play.
Was just turned itself in to federal authorities on a
it's 4 minutes, so let's play all 4 minutes.
Good afternoon, everyone. In a unusual report, we are at the South Holland Police Station. There are reports that Andrew Holmes was just turned himself in to federal authorities on a rape charge. We're reporting now. We're here. We're live. We have Channel 5 and several other stations here in the parking lot of the South Holland Police Station. We'll keep you updated on what's going on. The reports is that he actually turned himself in moments ago, and we are waiting for the updates from the detectives. We are in the process of acquiring the police arrest records and also the mugshot. So we're right here, we're reporting live on the scene. Looks like there are more news stations, more news cameras being set up by other stations here. We are live. How you doing? How you doing?
Good.
So far, we haven't gotten much, but we're still in the process of trying to get access to the police report, and we're also waiting on the mugshot record. So it's looking like more media is continuing to show up. Again, if you're just tuning in, the Southland Journal is live at the South Holland Police Station.
Okay, I just want the future Burgundy here, current Burgundy. It's really weird when we look at that, like who was there in the beginning. Look at this. So we're at this time last year, April 2024, we're waiting on the mugshot of Andrew Holmes, and we're waiting on the arrest record for the assault. 1 year and how many months later did we get either of those? Also, just pay attention to the media that's there and how they're connected. So you have the Southland Journal, you have Dolton Politics per se, right? Listen to the names of everybody that's there. Then watch, I think we go over how many YouTubers posted about this because, of course, they have an inside source. And this was just an interesting day. So just always keep an open mind and think for yourself. I'm not telling you what to do, but really watch how we got hyped up about this arrest. This was quite interesting, which made some of us that live here dangerous people to them, because we would say, hey, isn't that Andrew Holmes over there getting a cafe latte at Starbucks? And isn't that Tiffany over there standing outside with Kamal? We thought they were in the police station, because you have to remember, Thornton Township building is outside of the South Holland Police Station, is right down the block. So Tiffany was outside. I'm all right. This is very interesting.
there have been reports that Andrew Holmes just recently turned himself in and was arrested by federal authorities. There's been reports that there's been helicopters that appear to be federal helicopters circling the Thornton Township area. So we're live here at the South Holland.
This is hard to listen to because the internet went insane. Right now, it's being reported that federal helicopters are on the... Who told them that? So hopefully we see some federal helicopters, but it was reports that federal helicopters will be on the way. And we were just like, we was on pins and needles, like, ooh, not a federal helicopter coming through.
Police station, and we're waiting more information on the arrest. But we are here with Channel 7 and Channel 5. Which guys? On who?
I'm teasing.
Oh.
You're supposed to laugh. I'm like, you're right by the police station working. I'm saying, should I call the police on you?
Oh, gotcha. So we're still waiting for more information, but the reports are that Andrew Holmes was arrested here at the South Holland Police Station.
Okay, guys, so it looks like the news is setting up right now. So dang it. This is sad. Like how the not said that if you did something that you should get arrested. Not that. Just how the village or the mayor's office is crumbling. Like it's never been anything like this. It's never been anything like this. And then on top of this, you're a community activist. And as we saw on Dr. Cornell Darden Jr. when he was live over on the Southland Journal, and I'm gonna go over there next, just to see that you're a community activist and you're have these kind of accusations come about, all which could have been avoided. I'm not even trying to be funny right now. Sorry, guys. If you would have stayed your butt at home and what was y'all doing in Vegas and still ain't bring no kind of nothing back to the infrastructure. You know what I mean? Infrastructure. You still didn't bring anything back. Y'all just went to the village and acted up. So I guess what Jedediah Brown said, he said first initially that Andrew Holmes was going to be arrested. He said that. We went over that last night. And then he also did an update that this is from Jedediah Brown Facebook page. He says he has an inside source. He says, oh, damn, it appears that Dolton Mayor Tiffany may also be facing criminal charges. Inside sources suggest she may be arrested as well between tomorrow and Tuesday. So he said that this was going to happen yesterday between today and Tuesday. And we see the news setting up now. This is crazy. This is bananas. Okay, so we're gonna stay tuned. Let's go back over to, we did see from this video from Southland Journal. Sorry guys, tongue tied this morning. Southland Journal did put up that they're setting out, waiting on the mugshot and the police record. So that means that when this young lady, because that was my question, when the accusations came out, I wanted to know, did she go to the Vegas police or did she wait to come home to go to the Dolton police? So if he was picked up on a warrant from Vegas, that means when it happened, she immediately saw medical attention and went to the Las Vegas Police Department. Okay, so let's go on into the Southland Journal, y'all. Wow. You know who I'm waiting on? I don't know if you guys are from Chicago, but it's this guy. His name is Martin. I think it's like he's Crime Chasers, I think, on Facebook. We need him because he be putting the camera right up there and he be getting all the juice. All the juice. Okay. Child, don't pray for me no more. You heard me? Ooh, don't pray for me no more. All right, let's go on over here to the Southland Journal and read what they have to say so far. And then we're going to stay tuned on this live to see if we get anything from Channel 5 because they done brought out the tripod. Okay, they brought the tripod out. And this is just a sad day, to be honest, for the Southland. It just really is. Okay, and you know, my prayers to all involved. That it's a sad thing that happened. It is. It's scary. Trustee Andrew Holmes of Dolton arrested by the feds, according to reports. Okay, and you know what? I'm not trying to be funny, guys. I'm not. I always want to know, like, if he lives, if they're gonna find out he don't live in Dolton. You know what I mean? Allegedly, that's what I'm saying. So this is what the Southland have. They said Trustee Andrew Holmes of Dolton arrested by the feds, according to reports. Trustee Andrew Holmes reportedly turned himself in to federal authorities at the South Highland Police Station. Now, y'all got typos on here. Reportedly toward y'all fix this, Southland. I can't even. I'm trying to call y'all credible, okay? Y'all, they was typing so fast, it was hella typos on there. Like, let me see if I can zoom in and you can see it. It was look at, they were like, Trustee Andrew Holmes reportedly toward himself into federal authorities at the South Highland Police Station on an extradition warrant out of Las Vegas. There have been many conflicting reports circulating this morning. It was just, they had threw this up here so fast. They had threw this up here so fast. And it wasn't even proven, I guess, yet. But YouTube picked it up super duper duper fast. And we ran with it on YouTube, right? Except for here on Burgundy Blue Commentary, because we waited. We just waited until we saw somebody else report something. Hello, Scott. Guten morning. South Highland Police Station in an extradition warrant out of Las Vegas. There have been many conflicting reports circulating this morning. Several reports have come in that helicopters appearing to be federal authorities have been circulating Thornton Township all morning. Andrew Holmes have been accused of R-wording a Dolton employee while on a Las Vegas trip with Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard and several Dolton employees. The complaint regarding the R allegations indicate that Mayor Henyard may have attempted to cover it up. It is reported that Andrew Holmes bragged about doing that to the employee and that the mayor fired the employee. The story is developing. Okay. Y'all. Okay, I have something to say about this. Of course I have something to say. I'm sitting up here on YouTube. Okay. So if I know, first of all, I know Frank Zuccarelli is flipping over in his grave. Flipping over in his grave. Like, what is this township coming to? Oh my goodness. And this is gonna sound real biased. I'm sorry, y'all. But you reach this age, you shouldn't do nothing like this no matter what your age. You become a public figure, get positions, have money, say you want to do good, praise Jesus, talk about crime in the community, and you allegedly do this, child. And I'm saying that because, first of all, nobody should do this. This is something that shouldn't be done, right? But imagine, okay, let's say you have to go out of town with Andrew Holmes, a community activist, a guy that go to church every Sunday, a guy that says he's fighting for you in the community and rights and civil rights and women's rights and men rights and all kind of rights. You would feel like, oh, okay, this is a nice guy. I'm going out of town. I can go to dinner with this guy because he cares about the community. He would never harm me. And then you get dizzy at dinner. That makes I want to do a citizen's arrest. Where's the citizen's arrest? We need a citizen's arrest. Let's go back to Dr. Cornell and see if he got some more video. Dr. Cornell, if you don't have any more video, I am going to try to have to fly up to South Holland myself with my little camera because we need you to point the phone so we can see everything. We need you to point the phone. Don't be scared to point the phone. Okay? But you guys, I'll go up there. There'll be my luck, Lacey or somebody up there, like, let me see your ID. Then y'all be like, what happened to Burgundy? And be like, what happened? What happened? Burgundy ain't been live for 6 weeks. Give me your ID. Vroom. I'm gonna do me like Tommy G. I'm out. I'm out. What they say, I'm a sovereign citizen. I don't have no ID. Shoot, won't get me up there. Let's see. Let's go to Don't Pray for Me No More, Andrew Holmes. Let's see what's going on because the tripods are set up. Let me see if he gave us any more insight. Hold on, guys. Let's see. And then, oh, can y'all believe this is happening? Now, let's just talk like off the books, off the record. Can you imagine the anxiety and stress that in the mood of the village, the workers, the mayor, the trustees? Can you imagine? So you guys, if this is true, this is my advice. This would be my advice. I would say that the mayor should step down, right? Hear me out. Mayor Henry should step down. Go ahead and give it to Jason House. Go ahead and give it to Jason House. And then worry about the township because that's all you're going to have to hold on to. Go ahead and step down, give it to Jason House because technically this happened under Dolton watch. You know what I mean? And I would do that today. I would do it immediately today. I would just be like, you know what? That's it. Let me go over here to Jedediah Brown page and see because Dr. Cornell didn't say anything yet. And then we're going to go to the Dolton politics. Oh, here we go. Let's go ahead and read it. Now we're reading from the Southland Journal, y'all. We still have to wait, and I'm not saying Southland is not credible. We still have to wait for NBC, CBS, and all that stuff. You know, my fear is always on this page that I'm giving y'all the wrong information. So we're gonna go with the Southland Journal and what's reported right now, and we're gonna head on over to the Dolton Politics Facebook page. And thanks for being here, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Okay, let's go over here. Now, this is what the Dr. Cornell, I'm following him. He seems like he got it going on. This is what he says. He says that he's reporting from the Southland Journal. All right. Let's go back. Now this is what he's reporting. Let's read it together, guys. Tiffany Henyard in federal custody, according to reports, the Southland Journal on the scene to confirm. So they're trying to confirm it. So people are saying this is true. So maybe they got an insider in the Southland, the South Holland Police Department. Side note, I know. First of all, I need to go. Y'all ever been to South Holland? They got this place called Submarine Station. Why y'all let me talk about food all the time? But you know what's so funny? This is so funny to look at. It's sad actually. But now that I think about it, it was supposed to be only the YouTubers to report on this happened solidly. And when we over here on Burgundy Blue Commentary, when we came through and we were like, nah, we're gonna wait for CNN, ABC, Channel 2. We're gonna wait on that. They were pissed. You know what I mean? Because it was one little small content creator that was like, nah. So when I listened to me back then, I could see, remember when Vivian said, oh yeah, Tiffany flipped a couple of the YouTubers. That's probably what they thought. Like, okay, now Tiffany got to it. No, it was just common sense. Like, this doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. If a federal helicopter comes to South Holland, the news is going to be here. Like, the real news is going to be here. Like, if they come to South Holland to pick up Andrew Holmes for an R-word charge, yeah, even Tia Ewing would be here. Okay, that is big news. So it's really interesting to hear the way I was trying to, number one, dumb myself down a lot because I didn't want to offend anyone by living here. But number two, just because I know how messy it could get. But number two, just how they hyped up the internet. Like Andrew Holmes, I mean, they threw everything out there. He's been arrested. We're waiting on the mugshot. We're doing it. It was just, and then they went to social media with it, and then social media went crazy with it. It's very interesting. Scott is the voice, isn't he? They have this thing called garlic fries. Let me know if you've ever been to the submarine station in South Holland. I might need to make a trip over there just for that. I will want, and let me know your favorite sandwich if you've been there, because I want a sandwich and I want some garlic fries, and then they have soup. It is delicious. And today is Friday. I wonder what kind of soup they have today. They have a soup of a day every day. Okay, I digress. Tiffany Henyard in federal custody, according to reports of Southland Journal on the scene to confirm. It has just been reported that the mayor is in federal custody. The Southland Journal is on the scene with several news outlets at the South Holland Police Station. Wait a minute. This is no, they didn't. Conscious, are you listening to this? It says Tiffany Henyard in federal custody. I didn't even realize it went this far. Tiffany Henyard in federal custody, according to reports. Southland Journal on the scene to confirm. It has been reported that Mayor Tiffany Henyard is in federal custody. Man. To confirm. The South Holland Police Department has not released any info and asked all media outlets to file FOIA requests. Okay, and they did that. They filed the FOIA. The Southland Journal reported earlier today that it has been reported that trustee Andrew Holmes was placed in custody first. Oh, where you know who we need? You know who we need? We need former trustee Edward Steve. That's what we need. We need him because he got the camera. We need former trustee Edward Steve to go out there. We need Martin Crime Chaser to go out there because we would get it live, y'all. That's where we'll get the real juice from. But this is crazy. Because let me tell you something. Just step down. That don't mean it's your fault, Mayor, but just step on down. Call it a day. Give it to, don't pray for me no more. And that's what they wanted her to do. Now, I'm just listening to old me and thinking maybe these people were real journalisms. Maybe they were real journalisms, but maybe they would just give us but never knowing that everybody had a vested interest and trying to get in somewhere. You know what I mean? Trying to get paid some way. And I was just sitting over here like, okay, I'm just reporting the news, but because I wasn't into that type of reporting the news because I got paid to do it. It was just, it's my channel. This is crazy. They are telling us Tiffany is in custody right here. And Andrew has already been placed in custody. Let's see how far this go. I haven't revisited this in a year. This is very interesting. Hey, everyday PJ. Andrew Holmes got arrested for what he did. He ain't never got arrested. We doing it. It's a replay. And you know what, PJ? We're talking about it because in this article that we have up here, um, in this article we have up here, they told us that Andrew Holmes was in federal custody, and they told us that Tiffany Henry was in federal custody, and YouTube went crazy to cover it, right? And it wasn't true. It was all the same people in a group posting this, the Dolton Politics, the local paper. It never left that circle, but YouTube took it by storm. And he's right now still our trustee, still sitting up there, still getting his check and minding his business. So yeah, it's so great to see you, and congratulations on all your success. Give it to Jason House. Give it to Jason House. Okay? Just I took a video the other day. Do I have that? Jason House was talking. Hold on, let me see if I got this. What is this? Let's see if I got it. Hold on. What is this? Go to give it to Zaddy Jason House, honey. Go on and give it to him. Let's see if I got it, guys. Thanks for being here. Let's read some of these comments while I try to pull it up. Thanks, people. Hey, Chica Chicken Head. That's a cute name. Eric stole a package. Eric, where is Eric? Y'all, Eric is sitting there like, my. How the tables have turned. You did a citizen's arrest for an Amazon package. Now, you know what? I would have. Now, you guys, I'll play that if you didn't know. So Andrew Holmes did a citizen's arrest on his brother, right? Because he stole. Somebody reported that his brother, who we assume was on substance, had some issues, mental health, right? Mental health. I do believe that is a real thing. Believe me. So he had this, we saw he had issues. Maybe it was homelessness, maybe it was mental health, maybe he was struggling with substance abuse. We didn't know. So you could tell in the video that Eric saw his brother showing up, and he probably was like, oh, hey. And then Andrew was like, keep your hands right here. Keep your hands right here. And not only, and I would agree with that, teach him a lesson with the you can't be stealing people's stuff, but you didn't have to call the news and embarrass him like that. What do y'all think? Are y'all, let's play it right quick. Sorry, guys. I was trying.
City. CBS 2's Stephen Graves talked to him about why he led police to a member of his own family.
Andrew Holmes believes wrong is wrong, even if it means holding a family member accountable.
No, we're close, not bitter. When you got the proof right here, and I'm looking at you, and I'm watching you.
Holmes is referring to this doorbell video he says shows his brother, Eric Holmes, stealing packages. You see him walk up to and then sit on a porch, later walking away, bag in hand.
These are people's personal property. They paid for these items to come.
Holmes says Auburn Gresham neighbors recognized his brother, call after call from other people saying his sibling did the same thing to them.
Nah, so yeah, I got to put a stop to it.
And he did.
You know they're looking for you. Ooh, police.
Yeah.
Calling Chicago police detectives to come pick him up last month, Holmes' normal work of helping find murder suspects and consoling grieving families put on pause for his.
Hey, just help me, Clark. Y'all, I didn't like that. Y'all did, like, it looked like he saw his brother and he was just like, hey, and then he was like, keep your hands right there. And then, and sorry guys, if you guys hear anything playing in the background, let me know. I don't have my headphones, and I'm just on a microphone. So, if he was like, keep your hands right there. And I'm like, but okay, you could have did that in private. That is so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. And like, you don't kick somebody when they're down. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. He shouldn't have been stealing no packages. That is, y'all ever order something? And like I said, you order something, you think it's on your porch, and then you come back and it's gone, and then you look at your Ring doorbell camera. See, it hurt your heart to see somebody walk off with your package, especially if it's something gentle you order from Amazon, if you know what I'm saying, like something you wasn't supposed to be trying to hide, you wasn't supposed to be ordering. Okay, I'll leave that. Like some lube or something, you know what I mean? And somebody has stole your stuff, and you sit there, oh man. Okay, that's one thing. But he could have literally walked his brother into the police station, or he could have literally citizens arrest like he do everybody else. He could have citizen arrest his brother, but he sat up there and took the time to call the news. How, Eric, I don't know how to hog tie people. Come over here to Burgundy Blue Commentary and let's talk about this if you out of the situation you in right here. Okay, let's hit play.
His own family business.
You know, just because you're my brother don't make you right that you have to commit a crime and you have to get away.
This is far from the first time Eric has had trouble with the law. Accused in July of stealing packages from a USPS mail truck, smashing the side window with a rock. Police say they caught him with a duffel bag full of the stolen items ranging from shirts and jeans to coasters.
And you guys, Eric used that same statement. Just because you my brother don't make it right. Make sure you use that statement now. Going over to South Holland, go to Submarine. If you go to South Holland, go to Submarine Station. Let me know what kind of suit they got first.
Holmes says his brother struggles with substance abuse. This was in an effort to save him, he says, from more run-ins with the law or even getting killed.
Who's the best person to find a relative is a relative. You know how to find him, you know how to get him, put a stop to him.
Holmes says he hopes by speaking up, this will motivate anyone with loved ones caught up in criminal activity to take action and get those family members some much needed help. Reporting in Auburn, Gresham, Stephen Graves, CBS 2 News.
Yo, that was so sad. I just didn't like that. I'm like, man, why you had to call the news? Like, it's so embarrassing. Like, if somebody hit their lowest point, and then you just not only sit up there, you knew what he was. So you could have just showed up, put that package back, get your butt in the car. I'm taking you to rehab. Put that package back. Get your ASS in the car. I'm locking you in the basement. Put that package back. That's it. And get your butt off this porch. You stealing stuff around here. Didn't mama teach you better? That's all you had to do. Or you could have just brought him in as a citizen's arrest. Don't call the news. God. Okay, let's get back. Let's see what's going on in Dolton politics. And y'all make sure you hit the like button. Thanks for being here. This is a small channel, so I appreciate your eyeballs. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see if we got any information so far. We're gonna go back over here to what's our guy at the Southland Journal. It's like he's scared to hold the phone up. Hold the phone up, bruh. Hold the phone up. You there now? You might as well hold the phone up. Okay, let's go on over here. Let's see what we got. Thanks for being here, guys. Let's see if we got and you know what, Andrew? Shame on you. Okay. So I don't see, so it's a Edgar County Watchdogs. He got the same thing. We don't see Channel 5 saying anything yet. Oh, South Suburban News just posted something. Let's go to that. So it seems like all the South Suburban News. Okay, so that's what they posted. Let's see. Let's go to, hold on. They actually posted what, let me go ahead and share. They posted, so that's where Shawan Burns and Hannibal got their news from. I think it was the South Suburban News. So that was here. They posted that. So the Village of Dalton trustee Andrew Holmes is in police. Now, I'm gonna tell you what makes this so bad. The fact that he's connected to the Village of Dalton, because I think that he was brought in by the previous mayor, which would have been Riley Rogers, and then he stuck alongside Tiffany Henyard, who was his number one critic at one point. She was like, she didn't like Andrew Holmes, but all of a sudden they became very, very close. Now, let me see if I wanted to show y'all this clip from a board meeting. And we're gonna get to that. Let's play this clip for the board meeting and let's who's y'all these let me tell you something. I want to play this from the village board meeting. Let me see if I could get it up. Sorry guys, moving right along. I know y'all like, Burgundy, what is taking you so long to... I had to hop on here fast, so forgive me, y'all. That's Jedediah. We don't need that. But Jedediah gonna have a field day with this, baby. He was the first one. He said he had the inside source. He said he knew what was going on. Jedediah told us.
Items that have been approved by the board, people still haven't received the checks. Brother Moore, you prayed us in on unity. You prayed us in and came with the most divisive speech I heard in my life. Don't pray for me no more.
I'm sorry. Y'all, I'm sorry. This is our running, but I wasn't even looking for this, but
more.
Don't pray for me no more.
Life. Don't pray for me no more.
But that wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking for this board meeting. Don't pray for me no more. Don't pray for me no more. Okay, this is what I was looking for. So we can see how, and like I said, we're over here. We're just talking about it. We don't have a dog in this fight. This is what you will see at a normal board meeting. I hope you guys can. A lot of people ask me if you think the board meeting is going to go on. I do not. I think they're gonna say they don't have the quorum. They don't have enough people coming up to have a meeting. I think that's going to be the next meeting. Also, now this is the scary thing with, and I need to know this from maybe a Village of Dalton, trustee maybe. Okay, so Andrew Holmes, let's say everything go down, he out of there, right? He has to resign. They have to appoint another trustee. I'm voting for Trustee Edward Steve. Bring him back. And like I said, it seems like he doing work, even though he didn't give up on the community. So bring Edward Steve back. But this would be crazy. If they get someone on the trustee side, they would have like a 5-1 vote instead of a 4-2 vote on stuff. Or they could get someone in that slot that's definitely going to vote with Stan Brown again. And, let's go. So let's go. Let's go ahead and let me play this. Let me see if I got it here. Talana says, per Illinois leaks, Andrew Holmes apparently turned himself into the South Holland Police Department earlier today, confirmed through Chicago Southland Journal. Thanks for that. I actually know people. I actually know
all Dalton politics people.
I think that's the last name. I went to school with Neves. Nice guy. Let's see. Let's see if I got it, guys. This I want to show y'all what the board meeting looked like. Sorry, I had to unplug my mic just to get to it. Let's share this video file, and I think it's this one.
996 decrease 100,000.
So you see, hold on, guys. Sorry. So in this video, I'm going to play you here. You see head trustee Jason, senior trustee Jason House. We said Jason Zeddy House. Okay, so you see head trustee Jason House here, and what he's doing is he's reading. He has the floor. In the background, you're going to hear the mayor. Okay, let's take a listen together. This is a regular board meeting, guys. This is crazy.
0121.
Stan, you want one of these?
Decrease.
Drew, want one? Because I know they didn't give it to y'all.
1212512. Decrease
How many more you got?
35,000. 01-41557.
Here, Drew,
Decrease
come.
25,000.
You only getting one.
01-41652.
They got it already. I don't need it.
Decrease 25,000. That is my motion.
Wow. Woo. Woo. I don't know what to say. Byron, I don't even know. Look, it's a shame that people just sit here and read all these numbers to y'all. And y'all don't even know what they are. But they talk.
Y'all, that was deep because this is a regular board meeting, and Jason House was trying to read off the things to the community, and I think that the mayor was actually trying to hand out paperwork, but she shouted out, she said that the trustees allegedly wouldn't give Drew, that's what she called him Drew, you want one of these? No, they didn't give it to you. And Stan, that because she's feeling like they didn't get the paperwork, but she's over talking trustee Jason House. Now, please listen to this again. This is Jason House who has the floor.
112 996 decrease 100,000. 0121.
Stan, you want one of these?
Decrease.
Drew, want one? Because I know they didn't give it to y'all.
12512. Decrease
How many more you got?
35,000. 01-41557.
Here, Drew,
Decrease
come.
25,000.
You only getting one.
01-41652.
They got it already. I don't need it.
Decrease 25,000. That is my motion.
Wow. Woo. Woo. I don't know what to say. Byron, I don't even know. Look, it's a shame that people just sit here and read all these numbers to y'all. And y'all don't even know what they are. But they talk.
So when you think about it, that's really deep, right? That the head, and when you look at so when you think about it, that's
sorry,
really
guys.
deep, right? That sorry guys, I'm trying to set up my stuff. That the head trustee Jason House, who helped endorse and helped Mayor get into the seat that she is in, he just basically has the floor to read off what he wants to read off. And she's over talking him. But if you notice, he stays very calm. He always keeps the same demeanor. He seems, like I said, he keeps the same demeanor. He really doesn't do a lot, which is great in a leader. I also think it's great in a leader when he was like, he just didn't feel like he could run for mayor at that time. He still was growing at a trustee. That's great in leadership as well. Now, I always tell y'all, when it gets down to it, the only one hitting the pavement the way like people say what they want to about Mayor Henyard, but she was in the community hitting the pavement, bringing change to the community, sort of she was a visible trustee. You can see why the other trustees voted to have Tiffany Henyard as the next mayor of Dolton. She was out there doing the work of the people. I don't know what went wrong how it went wrong. It's really sad because a lot of people really was rooting for her. Yes, she's the youngest mayor and the only female mayor in Dolton history, because y'all, these people, the old mayors were just dying off. I'm not even trying to be funny. The mayors were just, and shout out to Mayor Shaw, but the mayors were just in that position of that the whole. I think if you go back to the cabinet, like you guys see that former trustee Valeria Stubbs, shout out to her, she's out there. She probably was one of the youngest trustees, but I think she was under Riley. I don't think, but she was around when Shaw was around. But I don't think she became trustee until Riley got here. And Riley's still with us. But he had a stroke, and allegedly that's how Mayor Henyard ran with the votes. But these mayors were just one would die. I think Mayor Hart died. Then Mayor Hart passed. Robert Shaw passed. Then the next mayor who finished his term, he passed. Then Riley got up in there. Like these were older administrations, period. So to see that she was going to be this change maker, and if she was going to work the way she was working, it was going to be phenomenal. I don't know where it went wrong. I don't know where she left from not having these trustees with her side by side. This row right here of trustees and the leadership that we have in this row, this is the youngest I've never seen. I wish, like I said, someone told me I have to go to the Dorchester. I'm going to try to do that. I'll try to do that when I have time this weekend, guys. Go to the Dorchester, and I might can get a video of the former trustees of the village of Dolton. So I make sure I'm giving you the information correct. But even when she was a trustee in Dolton, she was the youngest trustee, I believe. I don't think it just was an older administration. Now you got them side by side. Now they're on the floor. This is how they used to be as a unit. Now the trustees are beneath her, and it's just really, 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 really sad. All right, let's go back and see if we got some more news. Let's read some comments. Hey, Amazing Tribe. So now they arrested Village of Dolton, Illinois trustee. Take the A out of Dolton, y'all. That's what I want to tell y'all. It's Dolton. Dolton. Oh, put the O in there. Thanks for being here. Trustee Andrew Holmes, not surprised by money laundering scammer Tiffany A. Henyard. Wow. I ain't reading that second one, Amazing Tribe. Didn't everybody just fall off? But let me tell you this. Oh, what was your favorite Chica chicken head? I missed that. We talking about the submarine station, because I'm still trying to go over there. So, oh no, Jason House. Don't pray for me no more. Y'all, why do that sit? Don't pray for me no more. Okay, so let's go back and see if we see any other news, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. I will release you guys, but yeah, I'm gonna try to go by the Dorchester. They said it, and whoever told me to go to the Dorchester, maybe I can go to the Dolton Public Library, because maybe they have the history of Dolton trustees. You can of course Google the history of Dolton mayors, but to find the Dolton trustees, you guys. So like I told you, when I worked there in the 1900s, it was this trustee. I could not think of his name. I don't know if he's still with us, but y'all, he used to dress. I don't even know. Y'all, he used to dress like, if he's not with us, rest his soul. But I want to say he might have been a pastor too. I don't know, but he used to be like a sheriff or something. I cannot think of this. I think his name was Lowe. Y'all let me know. If anybody come across this that knew about, that was a former Doltonite or anything, let me know. But he used to dress like he was going to the Players Ball. Gold chains, ring on all his fingers, purple suits, green apple gators. It was crazy. So yeah, this has been the youngest trustee and the most, I'm gonna say the most normal group we have had in years. So it's so sad to see this going down. But like I said, what's going to be very interesting is if allegedly, and this is not Mayor Hinyard's fault, but allegedly the rumor has been around for years that, oh, where did Andrew Holmes come from? Do he even live in Dolton? Like what's that about? So you really went through all this trouble, and it's not her fault because I think he was appointed earlier, and dude don't even live in Dolton. You know what I mean? So that was sucks. Okay, let's go back and see. Let's go back and see what we can find if we got any other news. Because let me tell you, our guy with the camera, he was out in the streets, but he just wasn't giving us what we need right now. He was giving us enough, but we need him to hold that camera off. He gave us enough to tell us that ABC and NBC. Now let me tell you something. That dang on Dane Placo. That dang on, what channel is Dane Placo? That dang on Dane Placo. If he out there, just call it a day. The Dane Placo is going Planko or Placo. Is that his name? That news guy. Dane Placo ain't Dane Placo, he gonna say skip a Freedom of Information Act. I'm gonna get the tea now. He about to bust through the doors, y'all. Dane Placo, he just be something else. Let's go ahead. And then, it's so sad also because allegedly, because we do know that Mayor Hinyard's daughter, it's cute, right? Every time she posts her, so cute. But Mayor Hinyard's baby daddy, I hate to say it like that, but yeah, her baby daddy is married to the news anchor on Fox 32. Oh, she is so pretty. What's her name? Tia Ewing. And they're allegedly in this custody battle. And if they are in this alleged custody battle, this all look bad if they got to go to court. And nobody want to see someone's child taken from them or only have them a little bit of time. That is really, really sad. This is all bad, y'all. Let's go ahead. Let's go see what they talking about in the Dolton politics. Let's see if we can find it. And then we're gonna see. We're gonna see if they got to the news yet. Let's go. Let's share the screen. That dang Placo, good googly moogly dang Placo be on it. Planko or Placo, I hope I got his name right. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so Cara posted something. The late night crew is on. He's on there now. So the late night crew is over there talking about it. Shout out to him. Let's see. Someone said it again. What's happening in Dolton? I hear a helicopter over my head. Okay, so that's all we have. Okay, so let's see if Dr. Cornell, did he put anything else? Yeah, here you go. Here's Dr. Cornell. He got something else up here. Let's go ahead and let's play it.
It is coming out with some of we are live with the Southland Journal. The police chief is coming out with some of his. We are live with the Southland Journal, and we are going to hear some statements from the chief. We are here at the South Holland Police Department.
He's asking what's the preference with the son?
I'd rather not be in my eyes.
We are here live at South Holland. We're going to hear some statements from the South Holland Police Chief.
So let's have some ground rules here. Obviously, this is you guys know that someone did place a police report here. I'm limited what I can say, although you have a job that's needed to ask certain questions, but I would be limited on what I can say. Let me know when you're ready.
1 second.
I'm
1 second. Let me turn off my ringer too. Could you tell us your name first, Chief?
So Sean Staples, Chief of Police, South Holland Police Department. Staples, STAPLES. And to my left, I have Deputy Chief Chris LaRue, LAREAU.
Is CHRIS?
Correct.
SCAN?
SHAWN.
Thank you, sir. Did Mr. Andrew Holmes turn himself in to your police department this morning?
No.
Was there or is there an arrest warrant for Mr. Andrew Holmes?
To my knowledge, based on the database, there is not an arrest warrant at this time.
You said there was a police report filed. Can you tell us the nature of that police report?
There was a police report filed by a female victim for a sexual assault.
When was it filed?
When
Did that sexual assault occur in your jurisdiction?
it did not.
Can you share with us where that happened?
It did take place in the state of Nevada.
Why would she have come?
Allegedly in the state of Nevada.
Why would she have come to your police department to file this report? Is she a resident of your community?
I can't speak on her being a resident. I can tell you per state statute that when someone is a victim of a sexual assault, per state statute, they have that right to make that police report anywhere within the state of Illinois. That person did decide to make that report with the South Holland Police Department.
What is your next step?
We are in cooperation with the state of Nevada. We did fax that information to that police department in the state of Nevada. Right now, we hope to have some communication further with them, but at this time, we do not have that communication that I can share with you.
And I know this report was filed Wednesday. Today's Friday. That's 2 days. Anyone taken into custody based on the allegations in the police report?
No one has been taken into custody.
So no charges filed, no custody.
Correct. Yes.
Are you launching an investigation based on that report?
Right now, we are cooperating with the state of Nevada. We are waiting to hear back from them for where they're at with this investigation. We would like to provide them our full cooperation, but based on the investigation, I'm limited to certain things that I can expound on.
Is there anything else that you can add?
Not at this time. No.
And you're obviously not able to name the person at the center of that police report that the allegations were made against.
I cannot name the person of interest or the victim.
Can you say if they're a trustee in Dolton?
I cannot.
Is Tiffany here in custody for any reason?
At this time, we have no one in custody based on this complaint.
Is Tiffany here?
I can't speak on the whereabouts of anyone who's involved in this complaint, but I can tell you right now, our police department does not have anyone.
All right, thank you, Chief.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, that was useless. No, I'm sorry. Okay, so that was sorry. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I don't have my headphones. That was totally a useless. No, I'm playing. So this is what we got so far. So the police chief of South Holland, he has told us that nobody's in custody. So that's what he's saying. Nobody's in custody. That came from the police chief. Okay. Also, he said that this incident did happen in the state of Nevada. Also, he has told us that it happened in the state of Nevada. He has also told us that because of the laws, if you're a victim of assault, you could go anywhere in the state of Illinois to file a police report. Now, if I was the victim, now you guys remember from the last thing we read, they said that the victim allegedly, the Dolton said, the statement from Keith Freeman, Dolton said that the victim wouldn't cooperate. I wouldn't file my police report if the alleged trustee or my old boss, I wouldn't file my police report there either. I would go over to another town. Why would South Holland be picked if allegedly the victim was not a resident? Maybe because the person that did the alleged crime may be the resident. We're just talking about it. I don't know. And thanks for that, Southland Journal. That was at least some scoop. So the police chief said nobody's in custody. And then it seems like Dr. Cornell asked, hey, well, is Mayor Henyard there? And he said, I cannot tell you who's in the building. And that's all we got. So far, that's what we know. No one's in custody, according to the South Holland police. Like I said, I know that they like, man, we got up this morning thinking it was going to be an easy Friday. And it was not. But that's all we know so far. That's all we know so far. Okay, and then on top of that, we still always go back to we could say what we want, but Jedediah, he kind of called it, didn't he? Jedediah said that between tomorrow and Tuesday. Now, another thing the police chief did say is that they're cooperating with the state of Nevada, and it is a ongoing investigation. So that could be what happens, that nobody's going to say anything until then. Let's see what Yep, he said, I cannot tell you the whereabouts of anyone named in the complaint. He did say that. He said, I can't tell you the whereabouts about anybody named in the complaint, but you have the right to file where you want to file. And he said it happened in the state of Nevada. So that sounds like Vegas Gate to me. Sounds like Vegas Gate. Oh, yeah. When he asked, was Tiffany there? He said, yeah, I cannot confirm the whereabouts of anyone named in the complaint. To me, that's me assuming it's just Homeboy Clark. That means, yep, they all showed up this morning. Probably because the complaint. Sorry, guys. Probably because the complaint was filed the other day. They probably had to show up. And that's probably how the news got wind of everything. But like we said, they said they're going to FOIA what happened. They're going to try to FOIA, so you know that everything's going to be redacted. But I think that's how the news got wind of everything that was about to happen, allegedly, right? Allegedly. So I think everybody probably showed up this morning, and then that's when it got to where somebody was saying that Andrew Holmes turned himself in. He probably just walked in there and wanted to discuss, or they called him in to talk about it, and he came up there. We don't know. We on the outside looking in. We're on the outside looking in. Okay, let's see what else we can find. What other situation is going on. The news was there. And then we're just gonna have to keep our eyeballs on what the Dolton trustees say as well. Let's see. It's just a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Let's see. Let me see. Nope, we don't have any more news. Dr. Cornell didn't put anything else up. Dr. Nikita Cloud did put up. Let me just share this screen here. And Dr. Nikita Cloud was the former PR and chief of staff for the Village of Dolton. Who's the chief of staff now? I'm wondering who's the chief of staff now, and why the chief of staff? I don't never see them at the board meetings. I don't know. I'm confusion. So that's what we had. Dr. Nikita Cloud, she did post this. And she replied, well, she says he's locked up. So you guys like, well, I'm wondering, should I just I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm just reading the comments. Okay, here go Dr. Cornell again. Let's see what he had to say. Let's see, because was this an old video? Because I'm confusion when it comes to I don't know, y'all. I shout out to my supporter. They sent me a Cash App. I don't know if I can say your name. I'll say JC sent me a Cash App for $5. I might put that gas in my car and just roll to South Holland and see for myself. I might use your Cash App and just go on up there so I could reporting live. Because now I got to see for myself what's going on, y'all. Because I'm like, well, is he or is he not? I'm confused. But it sounds like they want the news just to go away. Okay, let's see what's going on up there. Let's see. This is let me see if I can get the volume up.
Is here at the station, and that she live with the Southland Journal. Just want to give a quick update. We are here at the South Holland Police Department in South Holland, and reports just came in that Tiffany Hilliard is here at the station and that she is in federal custody. So right now we're waiting to hear from the police chief. And just to give a quick update, Tiffany Hilliard, the mayor of Dolton, is allegedly in custody here at the South Holland Police Station. We're waiting for about another 10 or 15 minutes for the Dolton police chief to give us an update. We just spoke to him. He came out and said that he would give us an update in 15 minutes, but it looks like Mayor Tiffany Hilliard is now in custody here at the South Holland Police Station, along with Andrew Holmes. Reporting live from South Holland with the Southland Journal. Quick update. Mayor Tiffany Hilliard, it is alleged that she is in custody here at the South Holland Police Station. There was a car that pulled up. Unfortunately, we couldn't see who was in it, and they pulled right in. But it is alleged that Mayor Tiffany Hilliard is in custody. We are waiting to confirm those reports. We're waiting to confirm with the South Holland Police Department. The South Holland Police Department's police chief is going to give us an update here shortly. We're on the scene with Channel 5, Channel 7, and Channel 2. So we are waiting for an update here shortly. So just to give further updates, it appears that Trustee Andrew Holmes was arrested first on a warrant out of Las Vegas. That's been unconfirmed, but we are waiting to confirm that. And Tiffany Hilliard was arrested moments after. So we are live here at the South Holland Police Station in South Holland, Illinois, where we just recently heard that Mayor Tiffany Hilliard is inside in federal custody. Once the police chief of South Holland Police Department comes out and gives his update, we will be going live.
Y'all, can you imagine being hemmed up for something somebody else did? it's like, okay, so if this is true, like I said, we're just y'all, y'all. Can you imagine? I mean, once it would have came out, once it would have came out that this allegedly happened under my leadership, hang it up. You got to go. You got to get out of here. You're not about to. I already got the block is already hot on me. Okay, the block is hot. I don't need it. I don't need any more heat. And why am I going to protect you? Okay, let's say let's play devil's advocate right quick. Let's say everything was consensual. Let's say it was consensual. I was listening to Pink Book Lessons. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons. And she had this whole case analysis. And she said that Mr. Holmes had many girlfriends. I thought he was married somewhere, but he had girlfriends all over. So let's say it was consensual, right? Let's just say it was. Once the situation would have unfolded that it was allegedly, just it wouldn't even, you wouldn't even finish allegedly. It would be like, it's get out, resign, dude, you're gone, you're not the trustee no more, bye. I wouldn't even gave it a chance to hear. I don't even want to hear your side, because I know that's wrong, you guys. I know that's wrong, but sometimes you can hear, like, sometimes stuff will happen and you might have experienced stuff that what I'm trying to say, you guys I'm trying to say something like you ever had where there's smoke, there's fire situation? Like, people had said, well, this, they probably was doing that. And that's rumors and that's chit chat, right? But and gossip, but when it get down to the nitty gritty, and y'all done sat up here, I done flew you out of the state of Illinois. First of all, what were you doing there? Wasn't you supposed to be here in Chicago protecting us, doing citizens arrest? What was you even doing there? What was you doing in Las Vegas? You supposed to be here giving out Easter baskets, arresting your brothers and cousins, and protecting us. What was you doing out there in Vegas? What was you doing out there? You're the advocate. You're not the finance chair. You're not on the economic development board. You did not need to be out there, okay? That's where we are with that. Child, Jedediah, is he in town with this monkey? He about to have a field day. Y'all, did y'all see that video I posted with Jedediah and this monkey, y'all? Let me play that right quick. While I pull up what else, because NBC5 is almost 3. Well, I guess they're gonna save this for the 5 o'clock news or something, because it's almost time for y'all to post that. Y'all should have drove back to the station and told us what was happening. Let me see. Let's see. Jedediah with this monkey is sending me. Let's play this video while I find what's going on. And thanks y'all for your support. If you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button. I would love to make it to 5K by April 1st.
I was supposed to be at that meeting on Monday, and we were demanding, and I am demanding, that Mayor Tiffany Henyard call for the resignation of Andrew Holmes for these allegations. What is this allegation?
Hey guys, welcome back to Burgundy Blue Commentary. Today we're talking Jedediah Brown, who was once tight with community activist Andrew Holmes. Andrew Holmes and Jedediah Brown fell out because of the Kanika Jenkins case. Jedediah Brown is a community activist in his own right. He was formerly from Chicago. He's since moved, but he said he's boarding a flight right now to take care of some business in the village of Dolton regarding Andrew Holmes and the alleged allegations. He also went on to say that he has inside scoop that he knows himself that Andrew Holmes may be arrested and possibly the mayor this week or before the next board meeting. We do not know that to be true. Jedediah says he has an inside source. However, Jedediah is not without controversy himself. And over here we just talk about what we want to talk about when we want to talk about it. And I think I may be at that board meeting myself because I want to know why Jedediah Brown is in a tub with his pet monkey.
Don't pray for me no more.
Y'all, make it make sense. But check out my thorough live video that we did about Jedediah Brown. I'll link it below. And I'll keep you in touch about if he does come to Dolton and if he does cause for the resignation of Andrew Holmes. As always, take care of yourself and each other. And in the words of Roland Martin, what is this?
Marching with the charity. So what is this?
What is this? Why Jedediah walking around with a monkey? Y'all, I'll keep you in touch. Y'all, this all we got, y'all. Yeah. This all. Okay, I'm sorry, Jedediah. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get out of here and go to work. Jedediah. Yeah, I'm crying because I'm crying. Jedediah. And look, I'm all for emotional support animals. You're supposed to have an emotional. You're supposed to have if you need an emotional support animal, you're supposed to have one. Why you let the monkey climb in his mouth? The little monkey, I think the monkey name is Cairo. The little monkey is the cutest little monkey ever. He's so cute. So in this video, Jedediah, who's a community activist, and I think I'm laughing because this is all we got, y'all. We only got Jedediah with the monkey, or we got these two. Oh, y'all. That's all we got. We got Jedediah. I forgot the guy with the beard name. We got Jedediah. I know the guy with the beard. Like, don't put me in this Burgundy. Oh, y'all. Why y'all over here cracking me up? We got Jedediah. Or we got Andrew Holmes, who now Jesse Jackson is like, oh, what is happening? Rainbow Push is like, yo, what? That's all we got. So now they ain't locked up Andrew. We got Jedediah. We got what's that guy name? He kept running for mayor, Jamal Green. If y'all know any other community activists, we can follow. Y'all, I'm sorry, Jedediah. I'm all for the emotional support animal. Just don't let him be putting his hands up in your mouth. However, in Jedediah's defense, the monkey is clean. Oh man. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all came for some serious news, but this sent us last night. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. In Jedediah defense, the monkey is clean. The monkey is clean. He has bathed the monkey in the tub with him. And in this video, I can't play the music. In this video, he was playing the Kiss of Life. Look at Jedediah's feet, y'all. Look at Jedediah's feet. Now, Jedediah, you know dang on well you can wash this dang on monkey in the sink. You ain't got to put the monkey in the tub with you. Oh, Lord. Lord, where is going? This all we got. This how we got. Jesse Jackson gone. Al Sharpton, he on a private jet somewhere. Jesse Jackson with us. I mean, but I think they just appointed a new director of Rainbow Push. But right now, this is who we got fighting for us so far. And we can't judge Jedediah by this because he's. I told you guys, Jedediah, he seems very eclectic. We'll do a video breakdown on him. He's very eclectic. He moved out of Chicago, but he comes back when something's going on to fight for the community. So you can't be mad at that. And I think I didn't hear him say that. This is my assumption that this is an emotional support animal. That's what I'm calling it. I just like Jedediah. Jedediah, he do not have to be all in your mouth. He gonna pull off your veneers. Okay, you guys. So this is what we got, y'all. This is what we working with because Andrew, his credibility shot. So we got Jedediah, y'all. That's who we got. Got Jedediah and my guy rolling. What is this? What is this? We don't know. Y'all. This is where we are with it. This is where we are. Y'all, I swear, because ain't nobody fighting for the community anymore. I think we had the only person, we had, when the news came on, they would say something, it would be Andrew Holmes first on the scene. If something really, 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 really went off, it would be what's his name? J. Mal Green, who also ran for mayor of Chicago. But if something was really, really, really going down in the community and you wanted a protest, we had these two brothers that I knew of, Andrew Holmes and Jedediah Brown. But Andrew Holmes would always take the lead because he sort of was the senior community activist. You know what I mean? So that's this all we got, y'all. And in Jedediah's defense, the monkey is clean. So I'm not judging. Okay, but I'm telling y'all, when I saw that, news alert. Hold on. Let me go over here. Hold on. Let's share this screen. Boop, boop, boop. You see how stuff changed while we on live? So I just went back to Illinois Links. And if you can tell, I refreshed the page. Oh, sorry, guys, you can't tell. I refreshed the page. And look, they took down the Andrew Holmes was arrested. They took it down. Let's refresh it again. Maybe it's my computer. Gone. 404, page not found. Gone. I'm refreshing. Gone. You see what I'm saying? So I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait for. That's why I always tell y'all. I be waiting for the Illinois leaks. Not calling you uncredible, but I'm waiting for Channel 5, Channel 7. I'm waiting for Dane Placco. Because I done rushed over here to Illinois Leaks, and y'all told me that you knew what was going on, and now you the 404. Make it make sense. You know what, Illinois Leaks? Don't pray for me no more. At all. See, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go see what else is going on over here at Dolton Politics. Let's go over there to Dolton Politics. They have been kind of like telling the community what is going on. Let's see.
Items that have been approved by the board. People.
Every time. I'm sorry, y'all. Gotta play it. Every time. We got to.
On unity. You prayed us in and came with the most divisive speech I heard in my life. Don't pray for me no more. Came with the most divisive speech I heard in my life. Don't pray for me no more.
Illinois leaks. You see what you did?
My life. Don't pray for me no more.
Period. All right. Let's go back. Let's see if they put something else. Now, this is what they had. You know what? I have the other. Okay, so look, I'm gonna show y'all how I'm not fibbing. Hold on. I just screenshot it. Let's share the screen. Let's go to share screen. Do not pray for me anymore. Now, this is where we are. We're on the Illinois leaks. This was their report. This is what everyone has started to bring out. Started to report. Started to tell us this was true. I saw it all over. Like I said, I think the first post I saw was Shawan Burns, who I enjoy watching her channel. Hannibal, I watch him as well. This was their post immediately that even Dr. Nikita Cloud posted it, that Dalton trustee Andrew Holmes was arrested, but we did see that the South Holland chief of police said that no one's in custody. We just saw that now. But this is what Illinois Leaks had up on their page, and I'm going to refresh it. They had Dalton trustee Andrew Holmes arrested in South Holland. Okay, hold on. They had Dalton Village trustee Andrew Holmes apparently turned himself into the South Holland Police Department earlier today. We have confirmed through the Chicago Southland Journal that Holmes is currently in custody. Quote, trustee Andrew Holmes of Dolton arrested by the feds, according to reports. Trustee Andrew Holmes reportedly turned himself into federal authorities at South Holland Police Station on an extradition warrant out of Las Vegas. There have been many, conflicting reports circulating this morning. Several reports have come in that helicopters are appearing to be federal authorities have been circulating Thornton Township all morning. And then they told us to go over to the Southland Journal. So let's hit refresh, y'all, because we're doing this in real time over in Burgundy Blue Commentary. Make sure you hit the like. So you guys, make sure y'all got the visual of the screen. Let's hit refresh. 404. They done took it down. 404. Page not found. They took it down. They retracted the entire statement. There you have it. Okay. So we're just following it. Like I said, we're critical thinkers over here. We just sit up here. We're just reporting the news. We don't know what's going on, but we see that that statement was retracted. Now, is something going on? You bet your bottom dollar something is going on. We know that, but we just don't know what is going on, right? We just don't know what is going on until the smoke clears, until the FOIAs are answered, until the news stations, like we're going to say Fox, NBC, ABC, stuff like that, until they come out. They did have their news cameras there. And there we have it. I'm sorry, I'm just now reading the comments. Is this official? I don't know. Hey, exactly, Erica. Thanks for being here. So allegedly they are saying that Andrew Holmes turned himself in South Holland Police Station. The police chief has confirmed that they did get a police report out of Nevada about the situation. However, they are saying, this is the South Holland police chief, that they have nobody in custody, but they are cooperating with Nevada. And we're going to go back over and we're going to play what the Southland has to say. And like I said, we're just reading what's going on. We are not there. Your girl Burgundy is not there. I'm just reading the reports. Okay, so let's go back and see if our favorite reporter, he on the scene. Southland Journal. And y'all, I'm telling you, they retracted that. They retracted that statement so fast. It was like, oh, when the chief said everything, they were like, oh, it has been confirmed. They were like, nope, 404 it. Instead of for you, let's 404. Now, I will say we got Dr. Nikita Cloud. Let's talk about it. See, the mayor has spoken, y'all. The mayor has spoken. Let's go over to what the mayor has to say. And you know what? I will say Dr. Nikita Cloud, she said that she was there. She said it was an arrest. I don't know, y'all. Let's see what the mayor has to say. Let me set it up. And like I said, we just have to think for ourselves. It's two sides to every story, y'all.
Come on in. It's gorgeous outside. Oh my God. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. It's gorgeous outside. Oh my God. It's beautiful. Come on in, guys. Come on in. So, I'm going to be really brief, but I want to come on here just to educate the public, the world, that I'm okay. Thank you guys for all your calls, all your concerns. And it saddens me because people are doing anything just to get a click, a view, get ratings, things of that nature. Anything. So I'm here to tell y'all that I'm okay. I have not been in anybody's custody. People got this little fake news out there, and I've tried to tell you guys what I've been dealing with for the last couple of months. People saying all these negative things, false allegations, and I just wanted to let you guys put your eyes on me and let you see that I am okay, and it's all false, it's all fake. And with that being said, I will be suing the individual that put that fake news out there. And that's, again, I'm going to restate why I keep telling y'all stop believing the fake news. Everything that's going on is political, as you guys can see. They drag me left or right. They blame me for everything possible. It's a three-legged dog walk across the street. Up, it's still fault. Just everything. So I just want y'all to see it for what it is. But I'm just sick and tired of the fake news. And that's all I'm trying to show the public, educate the public on fake news. Do your research before you guys start tuning into the dumb stuff. But thank you again. I love y'all, and ain't nothing you can do about it. And yeah, I even love the hateful. So thank you so much for just calling me and checking on me and making sure I'm okay. Yes, I am okay, guys. Thank you again. Share the video. Let everybody know that your super mirror is A-okay. But I will be suing the individuals putting out all this fake news for clickbait or for ratings and views. So stay tuned because Truth Speaks is coming out. Thank you.
Okay, guys, so there we have it. So we could tell that Mayor Hinier is not
okay, guys.
So sorry, guys. So sorry, guys. I'm trying to work without headphones. So we could tell from that Mayor Henyard is not in custody. And also, we can also tell from that when we were at the Southland Journal earlier, and wait a minute, I told y'all the Illinois leaks and 404. And we laugh. That's why I love that we're a small community over here. Just to be honest, like we don't know what happened. We really don't know what happened. We only know what's out there. It's two sides to every story. Well, now the fact that the Las Vegas police is involved, I think, in my personal opinion, girl, go ahead and make him resign. Just for the fact that you brought this up to the village of Dolton, go ahead and make him resign on that term. That's my opinion. But we saw the Illinois Leaks had this statement. They said it was confirmed. I don't even know where Illinois Leaks is from. We saw, I told you guys I follow Shawan and Hannibal is Hungry, and they posted immediately that Andrew Holmes was arrested. And I was like, let me go check it out. So we're going to wait for, with the dang Blacko, we're going to wait for the news to see what they said. But we did hear, thanks to Dr. Cornell over there at the Southland Journal, we did hear directly from the police chief that nobody was in custody. You know what I mean? No one was in custody. Okay. And on top of that, we also have to remember that the official news and the official statements have not said it was Andrew Holmes. This has came from other people talking about it's Andrew Holmes. We haven't seen anything officially on documents that said it was Andrew Holmes. You know what I mean? And then when we think about it, okay, when we read the documents, we'll go over that later. The young lady, my heart melts for her. I'm so saddened, like something like that. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Just to think you wake up, don't know where you are, and you in discomfort. She woke up in the trustee room. That's what she said. She woke up in the trustee room and she experienced physical discomfort. Now, it's going to be a whole lot of stuff. Like, guys, we're just going to speculate right quick. This is speculation, right? Now, this is what they had up earlier. He turned himself into the South Holland Police Department earlier today, right? We're going to go over that in a minute. But let's talk speculation. I saw this comment and I want to bring this up. Now, this is just other people. Hey, Deborah, thanks for being here. We're just gonna bring this up. I didn't think he was the one who did it. I've seen him many times on TV and YouTube when something happens in Chicago. He doesn't look like the type of person, but I guess anyone could be that type of person. Yep, anybody could be that type of person. We looking at Mr. Holmes like, why would he do? He doesn't look like somebody that would do something like that. But it doesn't have SA doesn't have a look, right? Okay, now let's talk about this. Let's speculate really quick. Let's say, okay, we're going to play devil's advocates. Okay, right quick. I'm not on nobody's side here. I'm just reading the news and I'm just saying what could happen because nothing's set in stone. You see how they're retracting what was posted earlier. They're retracting it, right? They also said that she was arrested. Then we have Jedediah Brown, who says breaking news. It appears that she may be facing criminal charges. Now, we don't know nothing until the smoke clears, right? So let's play devil's advocate right quick. And I'm not saying this is what happened. Okay, this is what I'm saying. We're just talking. Immediately, what we know from the report, she woke up in the room, felt discomfort. So we're gonna. Oh, you guys, it would be real cool. Let me put the invite up. I forgot to put the invite up. If anybody want to call in, and we talk in a respectful manner. We talk in a respectful manner over here. Okay, so here's the link if you guys want to call in. All right, we and I got a weird I'm just weird. So just so you know. Okay, so this is the thing. She woke up in his room. She said she felt dizzy at dinner. What if she had dinner, had some of that? What's that thing? Because the bill was big, right? The bill on the Thornton Township credit cards, right? So she went to dinner. Maybe she had some of that Louis the 13th or some of that McAllen's. I never had McAllen's. Have anybody had McAllen's? That stuff be expensive. It'd be like McAllen's 200 or something weird like that. And that stuff be expensive. I remember my boss wanted that for Christmas and we had to divvy up and it was like, damn, that's excuse my French, that was like $500 for a bottle of liquor. So maybe she had some of the good stuff. It went to her head and he walked her. This is me. I'm not saying this is what happened. We're just saying. So that's what he walked her to the South Highland police. He was like, man, she was drunk. She lost her key to her room. So I brought her to my room and she slept it off. It could be something like that. Or I found her down there at the slot machine. We don't know what happened. You know what I mean? And then I do feel weird that Trustee Stan Brown isn't saying anything. He's not in trouble. So why he's not saying anything? So I think the only thing we could, I mean, it's so many ways this could go left or right. I am very glad that if something happened to this young lady, she definitely stopped what she was doing. Hey, Future Burgundy here. Why was we kind of spot on when we were discussing this? Because put a 1 in the chat if you saw the Regina Waldrop special. I was saying like maybe she had a shot of something or whatever. When she spoke with Fania that time. Now this time we wasn't saying her name. We were saying the victim. And even though at this time we knew her real name. But here on Burgundy Blue Commentary, we didn't cover that. It ended up being they went to Walgreens and got some Hennessy. And then they went and got some daiquiris. And then they went to the dispensary. And that's what I had thought. I said, maybe I'm thinking that they were at the restaurant in my head. Because Vegas, you know, Vegas is where you want to see your shows and enjoy yourself. And to this day, not blaming. But isn't it crazy how we were spot on? Like maybe she had a shot of something and she couldn't handle it. And then now it's Hennessy. I mean, not spot on, but we were in that ballpark. They went to Walgreens and got Hennessy. Then what they do, they went to the daiquiri shack and then they went to the dispensary. So it was crazy work, right? Isn't it crazy how we can look back at this and see now? And I think it's even more telling how the media was able to control us. It's mainly social media and how some of the media was bought. Like you see all the stuff going on in the township now. You see everything going on in the township now and the media outlets ignore it. Everything going on in Dolton now, they ignore it. You know what I mean? They don't want to talk about it. But when it came to Tiffany, and this would probably be the easiest way to gain an Emmy or something like that, they were all on it. Like the most corrupt mayor in America. And to this day, the village of Dolton is still running and no one's proven her to have stolen anything, nor will they speak on it or anything. The only thing they can say, in my heart, I feel she's a criminal. They can't prove anything. And it's really, really interesting, right? Just to see how we were back there. Oh, Wyoming police. And hey, Reality Check TV and everybody I miss. Yeah, especially, okay, so they had to catch a flight the next day. And again, we're just talking about, let's talk about it for a second. Because the one thing they can't say is that I talked about this because I sort of just was like, I really didn't want to touch it. But let's talk about it. Just really quickly. They had to get on a flight the next day. So if you buy a fifth of Hennessy between two people, just think about how much you would have to, because you can't take the open liquor on the plane with you, right? And then it's certain things you just can't take on the plane. You're not supposed to take the dispensary stuff. You can't take the daiquiri. You can't take the Hennessy. And it's your birthday, you kicking it. And then also, I just was like, so I wonder how many people exactly was at the dinner. because nobody wanted to go out and hang out, like not one person. Now Vegas, as crazy as it sounds, I have been to Vegas before, especially for just entertainment, having to work with people for entertainment. Cameras are everywhere. I told you guys, I think I told you about when I was working with one of the Playboy bunnies. Remember Hugh Hefner had that show Girls Next Door? I was working with one of them, and we were in the and another artist, and we were in the Planet Hollywood. We stayed at Planet Hollywood because she had a residency. So I got off on the wrong floor. Now this was in the early 2010s. I got off on the wrong floor, and do you know that's before your card? Remember, your card now only takes you to the floor you're supposed to go to. But back then, the card would just open the elevator. I got off on the wrong floor. Security flew up there. Ma'am, this is not your floor. Like, it was instant. Like, ma'am, this is not your floor. We're going to need you to go to, we know you're on room 8. We need you to go here. It was so fast. It's like cameras everywhere there. So yeah, it was just interesting to see when we look back and listen to the day that Andrew Holmes was arrested, because this is the replay. It's very interesting to see. I just made some coffee too, Sean. It's very interesting to see how we fell for that. They literally put out a news article right then. Not saying that what happened in Vegas didn't happen. That's their business. They have to fight through that. They have to fight for justice for that. But regarding the news article, how the same 3 outlets who we now see all together are administrators of Dolton politics, how they were able to put this article out there, YouTube ran with it, and then they deleted it. They deleted it in like 45 minutes. So that's why it's so important to think for yourself. I mean, we're listening in real time. Tiffany's in custody. Andrew Holmes went in custody first. Then they got Tiffany in custody. And then they'll stop and say, well, we're waiting for confirmation if Tiffany was in custody. But we saw a car pulled up, and then we have federal helicopters on the way. So everybody's like, ooh. And then after the chief said, no, we can't disclose any information, they delete it. And then, but we're still talking about it for months and for months upon months about the arrest. And Andrew Holmes went walking down the street. I think the next week we saw him at AutoZone, and Tiffany came out right away. Now, whatever happened, like I said again, whatever happened in Vegas, that's what happened between them people that saw everything and know what happened with them. But as far as the news and the reports, that was strictly PR 101, media 101. Because she don't remember what happened. So, okay, I'm gonna share something with y'all. I was in my I was outside. Okay, I was outside. So I was in my early 20s, and I really liked this guy, and we went back to his house. No, I wasn't about 25. This is trigger. I'm a fast forward. But I told you guys this story where I don't remember the next day when I woke up. I didn't remember what happened, and I thought I wanted to share that. It's on my page. I wanted to share that, like, in support of what happened. Like, you can black out and not know what happened. And now to this day, I still don't know what happened. And I was out there just partying, having fun. Don't know what happened. So I've seen where you can be under the influence. You could have had mixed 2 of the wrong things. Somebody could put some in your drink. Any of those things could happen to you, and you wake up the next day not recall. That's the worst thing in the world, if you wake up and can't recall, if you're not in a safe space, what happened. And let me tell you something. If I woke up and Andrew Holmes' afro was sitting next to me, I would be going off. Okay. But I want to say this. The only difference between a lot of times, especially in this situation, was you had an officer. You had an officer. You had a officer who saw everything that happened to you. This is so strange. Now that I think about it, because we're replaying this, we held this officer as a hero, and he saw her nude or Andrew being inappropriate allegedly on a FaceTime video, and he recorded it. This man still works to this day, and we hailed him as a hero, and he saw everything that happened to her. And then from what we heard, he waits till she gets back to Chicago and say, "Hey, you all right?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing my thing, blah, blah, blah." Even though she was skeptical of what happened, he's like, "Oh, well, you shouldn't be because this happened." How is that okay? Like, this whole situation is so jacked up. How is that okay? Hey, Shauna, you said that's my point. I keep trying. Yeah, like, how is that okay? And then it's an edited video. We'll go over that. Remember when Regina had the special on there? She said, I asked Officer Miles, why didn't you say anything? He was like, oh, because he was a powerful man and I was this and that. And they edited that video. And we have it. So we'll be playing it back on the replay. Because why did they edit that out? Like, that's what he said. This was a powerful man and I was scared. And what? He just did something like this to someone here. Oh, Shauna, you saw that? Yeah, they edited that part out. Like, it was just like, why'd y'all edit that part out? That's what he said. And I can't help but think that this investigation would be solved if everybody was held accountable for their actions in that situation, including the officer that saw what happened and recorded it. Yeah, it's insane. He could have called the police right there while she was still. What did the tape say? It was now it's audio where the because okay, I didn't even want to go down this road. When did he start taping? Did he screen record or did he voice record? Because we only heard the voice recording. Lord forbid, I would never want to see the screen recording of that anyway. But he like this MF still asleep. He could have called 911 right there. And it's okay that he didn't. Man, Wyoming, yeah, people get the gummies and they don't know how to balance it, especially if you have edibles. If you have edibles, you don't know how it's going to be released. Yeah. Yeah, this is just hurtful. It's just hurtful when you think about it. And I think it's more hurtful to me when you see that the YouTubers did not even take it seriously. It was like, whatever these inside sources emailed me, that's the only thing I'm gonna take seriously. Now that all of them got their jobs, it's no need for them to pay the YouTubers anymore. So now some of the YouTubers are thinking, which I'm not mad at, they're thinking like, well, maybe I didn't put out the right information. Maybe I didn't do this. You know what I mean? It's just sad to think that possibly not the assault, but the other things, a lot of stuff that was going on was for and I want to repeat, not the assault. Like I wasn't there; they only were there. Was used to win an election. You know, I'm just gonna say it. This is crazy. It was really crazy. So it's just, and the fact that y'all just like, oh yeah, he's okay because he told. How? What? Don't it say serve it to serve and protect on the badge or something like that? I'm not a police officer, but doesn't it say something like that, to serve and protect? And then when you connect the dots, it's not just for one area, it's for another area. Like why did they go to South Holland at the same time? Lieutenant Staples. Now y'all got to play back. Lieutenant Staples, who I love, she is getting harassed and going to Markham Courthouse. Y'all remember that? Put a 1 in the chat. She's getting harassed and get Markham Courthouse, and her boobs are online, and they're saying she's sending this and that. They're going off, and she needs to leave. And then then they go over to Chief Staples in South Holland, total relation, and they bring the drama over there, and he don't know what to do when the cameras are there. He's just sitting there like, what's happening? It's just, y'all have to slow up and use your discernment on some things. That's all I'm saying. And then anybody that has something to say about it, they're attacked because they don't want y'all to wake up and have any kind of brain cells for yourself to say, well, you know what? 1 + 1 is not equaling 2. And we have to say, so anybody else, they're attacking, they're lying on, all of that stuff just because someone could think for themselves. And people are falling for it because it's gossip. And people are making money from it. It's just weird. So now, possibly, let me tell you, it's a statement. I probably have the wrong statement, so forgive me if anybody know the correct saying. I'm getting close enough. Something about victims of abuse, victims of assault. They get assaulted. They get violated that one time, but also when they report it, they get violated by the public, and they get violated again by not having resolution. So they get assaulted over and over and over again. And you know what I mean? You're going to have judged by the public, then you're not going to have a resolution, and then it's dragged out. It's something like that. So once you report it, you still going to be violated over and over again. And that just sucks. And I heard something that you guys sent that I guess she's going to get viable employment. I feel some kind of way about that. I feel some kind of way about that. If they give her a job in the village of Dolton, I just feel some type of way about that. I do. I don't think that's a resolution. It's like, okay, this happened to you, but here we'll give you a job where you good in the same village where the man that assaulted you at. I'm not saying that's where the job is going to be, but if it is, it's going to be quite interesting. Like, how would you feel about that? Hopefully it's a job somewhere far from the village of Dolton. But if it's in Dolton, I'm going to be like, and y'all think that's okay? Instead of, you know what I mean, settling what needs to be settled? If that's the case. Just interesting. Just interesting. That's my 2 cents on it. Because, you know, I never really spoke on it. But watching the outcome of how this happened last year, it was triggering. It was triggering. It's just sad what we fell for in the beginning in the name of we hate Tiffany Henyard. And Tiffany going about her business. literally, as they say, literally. Is over. This will go over to my membership page. If you go below, can y'all see this? It should be a join button. I don't think I got a join button yet. But consider joining my Patreon or becoming a member. I thought I had a join button on my YouTube video. It's probably after it. But if you slide over, you'll see that I do have a Patreon, and everything's in the description box where you can find more stuff that we're talking about when it comes to the village of Dolton. Okay. Let's go back and see if our brother Cornell has gotten us any more news since Illinois leaks wanted to forward the situation. Yeah, we don't know what's going on. We only know, but I know that board meeting ain't gonna happen. That board meeting is not going to happen. And you know what? I see Dr. Nikita is posting, and I really think she's credible too. But once you go, okay, so y'all, I was so green. Just forgive me, okay? I was just thinking these people, especially when you see I think what hit me with Nikita was when she said Tiffany was running around here calling her like bitch or whatever, or was it Kiana? If you get your bitch together. I ain't trying to laugh. When we read, and then now we find out the whole time they were kicking Mama Hill out that same meeting on one side. Stephanie was getting arrested on the other side. And they had this whole dramatic thing where Tiffany was running through the village hall, kicking people pictures off the wall like Dragonfly Jones, and all of this stuff was going on. It was like, wow, this lady is plain evil. Yet the village of Dolton has all kind of cameras going through Village Hall where they could have showed Tiffany and her Louboutins kicking Kiana Belcher photo off, and that would have went crazy viral. They could have shown Clerk Key being locked out and sitting in the hallway with all the village paperwork in the basement, or they could have shown, what else did Tiffany do in Village Hall? What else did she do in Village Hall? It was so many things that could have been shown just through the cameras that never was shown. The only thing we got was the opera music and Brittany recording the clerk, a deputy clerk getting fired, and somehow that was just on time, cue, perfect. Where the two officers had to work write out the deputy clerk, and everybody was just so sad. Yeah, oh yeah, I agree. I agree. She was used as a pawn. You said you believe that's how all of them talk to each other. They probably do. They probably do. They probably do. Ooh, I didn't know they were the same age. Yeah, I'm with you, Wyoming. Like, just go ahead and settle it, because at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna give you a job, and then if we pay attention, remember what led up to this point. I guess the lawyer was supposed to be in cahoots with somebody else. That's recently. We talked about that for a second, but it's just sad. It's just sad. So this is the thing. Once you go into the police station, you just went into the police station. We don't know if you got arrested. We don't know if you got charged, because you have to FOIA that, and we have to wait. So we'll wait for the other news to give us information. Because at this point, one thing that Mayor Henyard has correct, everybody want to be first. Everybody want to be the first to report it. Everybody want to be the first to have the scoop. And the only thing that's going to tell us the truth is time, right? Shout out to Dolton Politics page. Shout out to the Dolton trustees. they are really, really, really holding it down. And I hope that everybody, and then I'm also going to say, let me tell you something. Like I said, I don't have a dog in this fight, but I got to play my part.
Unity. You prayed us in and came with the most divisive speech I heard in my life. Don't pray for me no more. If we're going to do this and we're going to be honest about it, let's be honest and be direct. But if we're going to sit here and keep doing this, because I really wasn't going to make it.
That was going to cheer me. Wait a minute. Who was I watching? I was watching somebody last night. We were talking about the Tommy G video. Let's get back to that because we want to see Dr. Scott. Let me tell you that. And Shauna, I want to say this. The weirdest thing that happened to me through this whole time, the only time anytime I would speak on this case, she which, you know, whatever, it's your prerogative, she would come over getting mad or doing posts. You know what I mean? And I'm like, that's so weird. I'm not saying it, but she would come over here being mad and doing posts and going off. And I'm like, but what I didn't understand was it's so many. I can't even pinpoint what I didn't understand. Like so many things. Like if you guys, like everybody would be like, okay, they choose who could be and I'm gonna leave her out of the equation, but they'll choose who could be a victim and who's not a victim. Sort of like what they're doing with Beth now. Like with Beth, she allegedly is grieving her husband. Her husband and her been married, what, 40 years or something like that? And they like, she allegedly grieving him. Like, how can you judge someone's grief? You know what I mean? It was just so many things that just made the whole case messy where I would be like, oh, okay, this is too messy for us to cover. We just can't cover it. And I think the first thing was when that tape was mysteriously mailed to Regina, and Regina was like, look, this ain't me. This somebody else said that. She was like, clean hands. She gonna try to clean hands. And it was just very interesting. Exactly. It was really, really, it was really sticky. It was sticky. I was like, okay, it's crazy. It was just crazy. I think they should just settle it. And I wonder why they won't settle it. Maybe because the civil case has the officer in there too, because he was suing too, right? Because Tiffany took him off the detail. It was just messy. The whole thing was just messy. That don't pray for me no more. That always lifts my thanks for pray for me. It's so funny because now these trustees and the staff, everybody's become like a character. Like I call them trustees. They're now the 4 trustees are the Avengers now. You got Trustee Belcher. I tell you, I love her voice. You got Trustee Kriana Belcher, Trustee Brittany Norwood, Trustee Brown, and Trustee Jason Zaddy House. Okay, we got those trustees, and it's like they became the Avengers, and America know who these people are because of this silliness going on in the village of Dolton. But that don't pray for me no more. That was directed to the housing director. And I was watching, let's go over there to it before I go to Dolton politics. Shout out to Tommy G. I want to just shout out to Tommy G. I did a video. If you guys didn't see it, if you guys didn't see my video, please check it out. We'll play it a little later. But Tommy G actually came to Dolton and made some change. He made some change for Dr. Scott. The goal was only to raise $10,000. Dr. Scott is at 17 grand, less than 2 days of Tommy G, who has 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I didn't know anything about him. He made the change. He didn't just come over here, because one thing I do agree with Mayor Henyard, a lot of people are doing this for clicks and views, and they're getting the bag, period. Talking about the village of Dolton, so much that Spencer Cornelia, who I like on YouTube, I did not know who Tommy G was, but when he came to Dolton, I was like, oh, he's gonna do something. But Spencer Cornelia, he ain't do nothing but run, y'all. He got off on Sibley and he got back up on 142nd. He got off on Sibley, went west, and then turned around, did a U-turn, got east, went east on 142nd, and got back on his plane in Las Vegas. Spencer Cornelia did not do what Tommy G did. Tommy G, and it's hard not to compare, but they're both making bank on YouTube, and just to see how he came out. Sorry guys, still muted. Just to see how he came out, did an interview not only with former trustees and trustees, but he came on out to the village of Dolton, and he made a change for Dr. Scott, who had the food, the food. I'm sorry, exactly, Erica. Ooh, y'all, I had to shift my mood, and this made me laugh. Spencer said he ain't endangered himself with no YouTube. Lacey said, get up out of town. Spencer got up out of town. But he didn't even, I didn't like, I think that's another thing that made me sort of do the video, because it seemed like Spencer Cornelia, he just came on over to Dolton and went to 2 liquor stores. And I'm not judging the people he interviewed, but it seemed like he just tipped them a couple of bucks and was like, hey, please do this interview for me. And really, Tommy G, he got up in here, but I guess that they're 2 different people. Tommy G, he got out here and he brought his drone, went to the police department, and more than that, he went to Village Hall. And more than that, he did something good for Dolton, for Dr. Scott up in I'm sorry, Dr. Scott. I want to share my page. Sorry, guys. Oh, and I gotta get some lunch. I am hungry. He did something good for Dr. Scott up in the food pantry. Now, let's talk the food pantry right quick. The food pantry is quite interesting, because I don't know if you guys know, but Thornton Township has the largest food pantry, in all 17 cities, I want to say. So, Dr. Scott, what I liked about this video, I thought maybe the holdup was the food pantry. Now, that ice skating rink do look dope. I haven't seen it. But I thought maybe, hold on, guys, sorry. I was thinking the food pantry was held up because Dr. Scott was opening a food pantry in the Southland, and it's already one available, and that's what I thought it was. But I'm glad that. And this is the crazy thing. All of these people we're talking about, they all supported Tiffany right at the beginning. And I think it's a little shaky because Tiffany had history doing well in Dolton the whole 8 years she was there. Minus, I want to be that moldy house. I don't know what that was about. But the inspection was approved, right? And you guys have to go back to the history to see who approved that inspection. And when you're listening to anything, when you're listening to Dolton politics, when you're listening to me, when you're listening to whoever it is talking about Tiffany Henyard, I want you to put yourself in the seat of someone that lives in Dolton, possibly, or in your town. Can you imagine a place where all your elected officials are concerned more about social media than serving their community. Can you imagine a place where people didn't even have to, let's talk about Thornton Township. They did not even have to show up and speak to the people, come to the board meetings. They didn't even have to come to the board meetings to become supervisor. All they had to do was put their name on a ballot. They didn't have to campaign. All they had to do was put their name on a ballot and win. A place where you get no answers, where we just saw the auditor. If you haven't checked it out, check out the auditor that walked into the village of Dolton. Did you guys see that? Just really quickly, I want to see if this was Tiffany. If this was Tiffany, you guys would be like, if this was Tiffany, you guys would be like, what is she hiding? What does she have to hide? And all of this stuff. If Tiffany would have did what happened here, because you've been trained to think that way. But just 10 days ago, an auditor came into Dolton and they acted just like the other employees when Tiffany was there. Just gonna play this really quickly. It's really interesting. Just, you know, can you imagine living in a town that's the YouTube has created a monster? YouTube has created a complete monster for our town, because now they don't have to do anything for us. All they have to do it for is you, based on the clicks and views. That's all they have to do it for. Now remember, this is 10 days ago.
You have the camera. I do not want you to come here because now this is the newly village hall. They have offices that's open too. Here, this side is not for the public, only over there.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing as good as possible. So I went to the infamous village of Dolton to check out how different things are here now that the residents successfully rid themselves of one of the most despicable mayors in history, Tiffany Henyard. So come along with me and let's pay them a visit and see how different things are now. Let's go.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Thank you very much.
Hi. Thank you.
You want it?
Yes, thank you. Is the mayor's office in here?
It is.
Is he available?
I'm not certain.
You're not certain?
No,
Can
we
you
work
check
on the
for me?
main floor.
Can you check for
We
me?
just check with the information.
How you doing, sir?
No, video
Not you personally. I'm just documenting my.
It's not videotaping me. That's what I'm saying, sir, because I don't want to be on video. This is a public place, but I'm not supposed to be on video. So if you could turn that off, I would appreciate it.
I'm just documenting what I'm doing here today, sir. It's nothing personal.
I understand it's nothing personal me asking you to turn that off while you're in here.
Yeah, but I can. How can I document my activity here if I turn it off?
I don't know, sir, but I don't want to be videotaped.
So you're not willing to help me unless I turn it off?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
I just told you.
But you're in public, sir.
Sir, I just told you. So
Yeah,
that's the way I feel. So,
that's a violation of my rights.
okay,
Sir.
it's a violation of my rights.
No, because we're all in public.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you have a right to videotape me, sir.
I have a right to record in public.
Okay, record.
Yeah. Is the mayor available?
No, sir.
He's not here?
No, sir.
Okay. Can I make an appointment to possibly meet with him?
Sure.
Thank you.
Pull that out at the table.
Thank you. All right, sir. I just have my email here and meeting with the mayor, just matters of public interest. So they can contact me through this email here.
You don't have your name on here, sir.
Yeah, but I don't have to put my
Okay,
name
sir.
down, sir.
Okay, sir. Don't. I'm telling you, sir. I don't want to be on your camera.
Sir, you're not the reason I'm here. Okay?
It doesn't matter. Then why do you have the camera on?
Because
if I'm not the reason you're
because
here,
I'm
then you should-
documenting my entire activity
No,
here,
sir.
sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
So you're refusing to take my
It's down here, sir, so you
Okay.
can leave.
Why are you being so hostile, sir? You're in public.
Because I don't want you. Why
Their
you
camera
doing-
is up here.
No, it's
right?
not, sir. I see where your camera is.
Their camera is up here.
Sir, I'm
right?
not stupid.
Right?
Okay.
I didn't say you were.
Okay, sir. So why are you having it? If the camera's up there, why are you having it on me?
Because, sir, I am here to
Okay, and I just
document
told you,
every
I did
interaction.
not want you putting me on video.
Okay.
It's that easy, sir.
All right. So you have my
Yes.
request.
Yeah.
Right? And I have it. This is why I document. This is exactly why I document. Right?
Sure.
Because you cannot refuse my request to speak with the mayor or to meet with the mayor.
That you not videotape.
Yes,
sir.
but you're in public, sir.
It doesn't matter,
Okay,
sir. If I
you're in
ask you not
public.
to record me, I don't want to be on video.
Okay.
So if you respect me, I respect you.
No, that's not how it works.
It does work
Okay,
like
as a-
okay, sir. You
as a-
say that you had
as a public
is there
employee.
anything else?
No, I just want to make sure that you're going to
You did.
hand
I just told
my
you that.
request.
So is there
Okay,
anything else?
that's
sir?
it.
Thank you very much.
That's it. Okay, it's not necessary, sir.
No, what you're doing is not necessary.
Come on.
Respect me, I respect you.
Documenting is not disrespectful, sir.
This is,
It's not.
You say
It's not
document,
disrespectful.
I say something else. It doesn't matter, sir. So you pointed right at me again.
Because you're speaking to me.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
We're done.
All right. Oh boy. I thought things were a little different here
They
since
are different,
since the
sir,
mayor left.
But you're making it.
No.
You're making it wrong.
No.
sir.
Oh,
So
it's
what
not
else
personal.
is there you need,
It's
sir?
not personal.
Is there anything else?
Okay,
you
no,
need?
I'm gonna document the entire place.
Okay, let me call 911.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Is this, ma'am, is this where they have the public meetings?
Sorry.
Is this where you all have your public meetings? No? Where is that?
On Ingle.
I'm sorry?
On Ingle, I don't know the address.
Thank you.
I don't already recorded it.
You don't want to be recorded here? Yeah. I'm not here for you guys, man.
You sure?
Okay. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. What can I do for you, my friend?
Not much, sir. I am just here to document my matters of public interest.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah. May I know who you are?
Sure. I'm Charles Wallace, I'm the village administrator.
Minister, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Right now I don't wish to divulge that information.
Oh, you asked me.
I'm sorry?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't wish to divulge that information at the moment. I'm just here to document. I hear you guys have a new mayor, so I'm here to see how things are going and if they're better than they were before.
Understood.
Yeah, that's all. I'm thirsty now. So the mayor's office is not in this building, man?
They
No.
need enough information to
Okay. Well, he was a little bit hostile. He didn't want to tell me,
Okay.
give me any information.
You don't want to be recorded.
Yeah, it's a public building, ma'am.
It's okay, but I'm not the public.
You don't work for the city, for the town? Do you work for the town? No. Yeah, I mean, you work for the town. I could see. So.
Oh.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
All right.
Is the mayor's office in here?
Not upstairs.
It's upstairs.
No, it's not up the stairs. It's downstairs, but you can't go there.
I can't go down there. You've been pleasant. What's your name?
My name is Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. You've been very pleasant, and I appreciate it. Hello, sir.
How you doing?
I'm all right, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Good. You mind if Tion?
All right.
Nice to meet you. I'm simply here to document matters of
All right.
public
Well, the
interest.
thing with this, we have no problem with you documenting, but you have to actually stay over there. They do not want you to come here because now this is the Newlywed Village Hall. They have offices that's open to here. This side is not for the public, only over there. We have no problem with you documenting, but you have to actually stay over there. They do not want you to come here because now this is the Newlywed Village Hall. They have offices that's open to here. This side is not for the public, only over there, not this side. So you cannot walk all the way down there and go through all that taping. You can tape over here, okay? Not saying that you cannot. You have that right to tape.
Okay.
But when you start going down all these offices on this side, you cannot do that. You have to listen to me.
I am.
Listen to me.
I am.
If you are not here to pay a water bill for the village of Dolton, anything on that side because of information on that side, you cannot go. In these offices, you actually are not supposed to go past those desks. Well, it used to be a sign right there.
Okay, but there's no sign there right now. Yeah.
If you can, Mr. Walls, can you please put the sign back up that says restricted personnel past there so he can understand that? So we really can't enforce that until he's right, until that sign is back
Okay,
up
so
there.
it's beyond that point, right?
Yeah.
All I'm doing is simply walking around here
I
and
understand.
documenting the space. I haven't been into any offices. I haven't been into any restricted areas.
No problem.
Right? You guys have a new mayor.
Yes, sir.
I am here to document and see how things have changed.
Okay, no
I'm
problem.
not here to cause any trouble.
Don't take your word.
But for some reason, they think I don't have a right to be here and record. I haven't been to any restricted areas. I know if I go beyond that point, that would be against the law.
Yes,
I don't break the law.
No, sir.
So I'm just here to document. They may not like the fact that I'm here. That doesn't mean that I can't be here in a public space, just recording. That's all. That's what I'm doing.
You're doing that wrong.
So if you can uphold your oath to the Constitution and let them know that I can be where I'm allowed to
that's what
be.
I said. You
Yeah.
could-
But you said I couldn't go over there.
You just can't go.
Oh, yeah,
because
no.
the sign is the sign.
Yeah, I'm not interested in.
It only used to be a sign right there.
Yeah.
Just ask you if they do.
Yeah.
Well, you can't go inside the office.
Yes.
All this.
I appreciate it. As long as I don't go into restricted areas, I think I'm fine. I appreciate you. Yeah, take care.
All right, you just.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
So, damn. Why are they all here?
So that's the whole thing because it is open to the public. You have to understand that. You have to understand that now we have to have in place For the sign that, so then we can enforce the regulation of what the signage said. Okay, but you all have to understand public buildings. That's why it's hard when you have a public building open to the public. You know what I'm saying? Granted, it's not a board meeting space no more or whatever. But
Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Nice to meet you. May I have your name?
Nice to meet you, Officer Grant.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Is there, can I ask, was there any specific reason you're up here today?
You know what? I'm just here to document matters of public interest. You guys have a new mayor, so I was just here to see how things have changed in the town. And all I'm doing is walking around a public space and documenting and asking them questions. If they want to answer my questions, fine. If they don't want to answer my question, that's their right. But for whatever reason, he thinks that I don't have a right to be in a public space as long as I haven't been into any restricted areas.
No, yeah.
Right. I haven't done that.
Everybody understands.
Exactly. So I appreciate you guys educating him.
No problem.
Yeah, that I have a right to be here and document my activity here.
All right.
Yeah, that's simply what's going on. Yeah, may I have your badge number?
128.
Nice to meet you. What about you, ma'am? You mind if I get?
I'm security.
May I have your badge number?
137.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can I ask you how long you're gonna be here?
A few more minutes. Once I'm finished documenting what I'm documenting, I'll be out of here. I don't intend to be here all day. Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Yeah. Ma'am, are you one of the trustees?
Yes.
Oh, nice to meet you. I think I've seen you on TV. Yeah. Thanks for your fight.
Anytime.
I appreciate you. Thanks for your fight. You guys have a new mayor now.
We do.
You and things are better now.
Great guy.
Things are better.
Absolutely.
I'm happy for you guys.
And we even got the village open now.
That's simply why I'm here, to show the public how better things are now
Okay.
than they used to be. Yeah.
We fine with that.
Yeah. I'm not here to cause any trouble. You guys keep doing the great job you're doing. What about you, sir? You mind? You mind if I get your name?
No.
No. What about you, sir? No. You don't. You don't. No.
So, if you would like,
Yes, sir.
I can offer this up to you.
Yeah.
If you want to schedule some time with our public relations person and kind of have a conversation to get some questions answered.
I was
happy to do that.
I was actually trying to schedule a meeting, see if the mayor has time to meet with me, and for some reason he didn't want to accept my the form that I filled out, and because I was recording. So yeah, I don't mind to meet with anyone that's willing to meet with me. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let me get you the number for our PR person.
Sure. Sure.
And then you guys can schedule some time. And
Sounds
we'll
good.
go from there.
Sounds good.
All right.
I appreciate
So you
that.
can't know your name though?
Maybe when I come back, I'll tell you my name.
No, I'm
Yeah.
asking you because if I'm going to schedule time.
I'll give you my email.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I'll give you my email. You'll know who I am. You'll find out eventually
Okay.
when I publish the story. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I'm here to highlight you guys, not to cause trouble. Right?
Oh, and I don't think you are at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We're all good.
Thanks, officers. You'll have a good day. Thanks.
I don't think he's gonna beat up on me, guys. Yeah. Hey, but young.
Listen.
Is this you?
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
that's me. That's my email.
All right.
Yeah. Just we the bosses #1 @gmail.com.
And then let me get you an email.
Anything.
Take care, sir.
Hey, I don't have your email address in front of me. I wanna. High Society Public Relations. Why didn't I know that? Okay, cool. All right, bye. Hopefully, read my chicken scratch.
Oh, it's all right. I think mine is worse.
I don't know, man.
So you're the, okay.
This is Nikita at highsocietypublicrelations.com.
Okay.
Reach out to her. I'm going to also put you all on the email thread to connect you all.
I appreciate you.
And then where we go from there.
Okay, so if I email her, she'll get back to me.
She sure will.
All right, I appreciate you. All right. All right.
Get my good side.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Take care. Oh. All right, you guys keep up the good work. Take care. You too. You too. You guys like it now with the new mayor? Are you at liberty to speak about it? No.
We're not allowed to make comments.
I understand that. Just thought I should try. Take care. All right, you too.
Miss Asia said something last week when we played this. She was like, plot twist. If they would have went in that first line of defense, like that, the man at the desk, if he just would have let that man go on, he wouldn't even have, it would have been like, oh, the village of Dolton is so much better now with Jason House. But it was all of this for one man with a camera, which is absurd because you guys had auditors running there every week when Tiffany was there. So you know what it is. So very interesting. Okay, we're going to go back to the flashback. We're going to finish up this flashback. And thank you so much, you guys. Let's see. Is this the one we read? Yep, we're here. I'm just going to try to organize it. All right. So we can see the chat. And thanks for being here, you guys. You guys have requested these flashbacks. I got more. So I think the juiciest ones are in April and then May. Because May was unfortunate. That was when I got docs. They just couldn't take it. When I did this video right here, like when I was like Andrew Holmes, we're gonna wait for the news. That's when everyone, the trustees, everybody, they were like, maybe not the trustees, but the former trustee, don't talk about Dalton no more. Just back off of Dalton. Everybody was trying to shut me down to not talk about Dalton, and I just didn't understand why. But now when we see it in hindsight, and hopefully you guys let me know your opinion, it was a lot of stuff that they didn't want y'all to be woke with. So like we just saw that audit happened 10 days ago. I wonder if that audit ended up in Dalton politics or did they block it? Because if it was Tiffany administration, it would have been all in Dalton politics, right? So they're only letting you know some things. He went a little deeper and showed that the food pantry was for not just food, but they were also going to do clothes. Like they were selling $1 outfits, $2 shoes. It was more for the community because right where Dr. Scott food pantry is right in downtown Dolton, which is neighboring Riverdale, which is in need. And then east of that, you have what was it? I'm saying east, but it's really not east. It's north of that, I would say. You have on 130th, you have the last and one of the largest housing projects in Chicago. You have, I think it's still open. You have the housing project, Audale Gardens. Then over there, you also have Eden Green and you have Concordia Park. A lot of people over there are in need, and it's a food desert. It's nowhere to get food over there. It used to be like this little food place called Rosebud Farms, but it's closed down. So I was really proud that Tommy G just didn't come here to collect his YouTube AdSense. He actually came here to do something for the community, and he did something so that Dr. Scott can hold on to her building. All right, let's play a little bit of this, and I'll be right back. I just have to get me some water. I'll be right back. So let's listen to Tommy G.
Corrupt mayor in America, and I have to say, allegedly.
If you're going to get.
What's your credit card debt balance? If it's $10,000 or more, here are 3 easy solutions you can start
And
implementing
LJ,
today.
that was exactly
Stipend, then you use it for your meals.
that was exactly what it was. But I didn't figure I was. LJ said you were messing up their narrative because you were boots on the ground. It was all a sinister play on their part, and I didn't realize that. So I was sitting up here like, Tiffany bad, right? These people good. So why can't I talk about it? And then when you start to watch the reports and see the same people in front of the camera, the same 5 people at 20 people, whatever, at the podium, the same exact people every meeting stand up. And then if you look fast forward, every single person at that podium, every single one has a position either with Thornton or the Village of Dolton. Every single one, or seeking a position. Nobody else that would, just all those people were able to make so much money. And I just remember all the lies, like people would say, like, I never voted, Tiffany bought me a house, and they would just smear me. And I was like, And one day, a media person, she just reached out to me, and she was just like, Berg, I'm so sorry. I see what's going on. Keep your head up. Like, it was just crazy because she was under the impression like Tiffany was this horrible, horrible person, and all these people just wanted something so good for the community, and you can't stand it. Now, look, fast forward, look at the events that happened this weekend. Everything is 21 and up. I told y'all, everything is 21 up. It's the Labor Day weekend. We got a car show. We got card games. We got stepping. They hate to have anything for the kids or anything for the teens here in Dolton, unless it's some kids or teens that they know that's in their inner circle. Never just random people that's here in Dolton. They're not here on the ground just walking around with the residents. It's all in a group. And Tiffany was one of those people, even though she had Kamal with her 24/7. She went out there, even when people was talking about how scandalous she was. We have footage where she was still out there helping people. I remember she said one day, like, y'all don't even come see anything I'm doing. Y'all, Tiffany had a grand opening for that skating rink. It was packed. We covered that. They got mad. Next thing they know, Dolton politics is saying, run everybody plates. Run everybody plates. She had the Apollo here for the youth. Packed. Didn't even have to promote it. Just put it on her page and call it a day. Packed. The kids were out. You see nothing. I don't think we even had the Taste of Thornton Township this year. We did not have the 4th of July this year for Dolton. Nothing for the kids at all. When it was a book bag giveaway, it was 1 pencil and a sheet of paper. Now it's the food boxes. Y'all are complaining about the food boxes not being the same. But we got money for all these 21 and up kicking it parties. You know what I mean? It's really, y'all got to stay woke. Stay woke.
Use it for your.
Okay, I fast forwarded because, of course, YouTube's terms and all of that. But that's Chris Gonzalez. Chris Gonzalez was the one to nominate Supervisor Henyard for her job as supervisor when Frank Zuccarelli died. Now they're at odds. They're at odds so much that I think, let me see if I'm correct. Let's go to Thornton Township. And I have something to say about this. A lot of times the things that are going on, I don't think the mayor herself is doing it. Wait a minute, let me see. I can't go to Thornton Township? Hold on, y'all. Did my internet, wait a minute, let me see if I paid the internet bill. Hold on, y'all. Don't tell me the Thornton Township website is out. Yeah, I don't think Tiffany was doing these things herself at all. Trying to check out Thornton Township. It might crash because of all that's going on. So while I'm waiting on this to load, I don't think that, let's go to Thornton Township. I don't think that the mayor herself do a lot of stuff or possibly know what's going on. I'm sure she knows what's going on, but I don't think that she does it. You know what I mean? And It's like I fix agree, it. LJ. It's like fix it. Trustee Belcher, coming to every meeting with her picture on her podium is freaking embarrassing. Hang her picture back up with the other officials. Fix it. It doesn't matter if it's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. Hang her picture back on the wall. She's an elected official, right? So even let's say that Mayor Henyard did not do that. Let's say that's not what she did. Like I said, we don't know because we're not there. We're just hearing what people talking about. Let's say somebody set up Mayor Henyard and was like, I'm gonna take the trustee picture down and it's gonna look like she did it. I'm setting her up. Let's say that happened, right? Baby, hang the photo up yourself. It looks worse when you don't do it. You know what I mean? So let's go to Thornton Township and let's see elected officials. We're just gonna go over here because this was a rumor that I heard. And thanks for being here, y'all. Hit the okay. So we're going down here. We hear, ooh, wait, I want to share this. Girl, the shrimp boat. Oh my God, I'm hungry. You are, yes, that used to be the best. Near the garden, that's what it's called, Oakdale Garden. Yes, I remember the shrimp boat. Yes, yes. Okay. So we go down here. We have Tiffany A. Henyard. She's the supervisor, right? So also you have, this man's name is funny. Why is his name? Oh, now I get it. His name is Gary Depew. So he called himself Peppy Depew. That's cute. So we have at the Thornton Township on the website, you have Tiffany A. Henyard, Gerald Jones, Darlene Gray Everett, right? Trustee. Carmen Carlisle, she became trustee. Her picture's not up there, but she became trustee after another trustee passed away. She was appointed in, right? Loretta C. Wells, and we have Pepe Depew. Why this guy right here is not up on the website? Fix it. Fix it. It's the right thing to do. Fix it. That's what I'm saying. This guy right here, let's see, I'm gonna let this play a little bit. It's gonna be quick because my man, he collected a coin on this AdSense revenue. Shout out to Tommy G. Let's go ahead and share this screen. Right here. I'm right here.
Gonna get the stipend, then.
What's his name? Mr. Gonzalez. I think it's Chris Gonzalez. He also was the first one to say that he elected that night where they had that vote at 11:53 p.m. and she got in. He was the first one to say that he nominated Mayor Henyard. Come on, man. Put his name up there. If you did it, or if Keith Freeman did it, or whoever the webmaster did it, it's another guy. He's always, I forgot his name, but he's over the food pantry. If he did it, I forgot his name. Put him up. He's still an elected official. You guys can have differences. You can have odds. Wait a minute, is the assessor off? Is she up there? Let me look and see. I don't think the assessor lady is up there, but we'll get to that. This guy right here, he should be there with the trustees. Put him up. It's the right thing to do. Okay? We don't know what's going on in the inside. We don't know if people lying, and we don't know the stress that she is going on every day. But this would help. Put him back up there.
You use it for your meals, you use it for your transportation, things like that. You don't go then and put everything on, say, the township credit card.
They say if you want to find the truth, the best way to do it is to follow the money. So we obtained the Thornton Township credit card statements through a Freedom of Information Act request and got to digging. When we looked through these, we noticed that Tiffany herself does not have a credit card. However, another one of her lapdogs, Thornton Township and Village of Dolton Administrator Keith Freeman, has made some awfully sus purchases in the last year. Take, for example, a round-trip flight from Chicago to DC. Despite an economy ticket running about $200, Tiffany and Keith booked flights on the Thornton taxpayer dollar for $1,265 each. That's first class, folks. Another set of transactions is the Bliss Beauty, a local hair salon. $565 on January 16th, $1,225 on February 3rd, and $1,735 on February 19th of 2023. Now, my question for Keith and his purchase of $5,400 on beauty supplies is, are these wigs for you? And if that case, slay queen, or are you secretly buying wigs for Mayor Tiffany and running up the taxpayer dollar for her? Next, let's talk dining. Mayor Tiffany and her comrades love spending money on extravagant meals, like $427 at Theo's Steak and Seafood and $426 at Hamada of Japan are just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, in the first two billing periods of 2023, Keith Freeman spent $5,900 towards meals on the Thornton Township card. Which begs the question, folks, is this illegal or merely unethical? Because to me, a public servant should not be balling out on the taxpayer dime. The question of legality is not for me to decide. I'll let the FBI handle that one. Let's just say Tiffany watches this video, and you could say a message directly to her. What would you want to say?
Just resign. Just leave. Let me do my job.
If you're going to be a public servant, you better act like it or get the hell out. I'll see you in jail.
This is what I wanted to say. Why would you go to a beauty supply? I wonder if he feels the same way now, since they're spending money on a credit card currently at Thornton Township as of May on golf, coffee, dry cleaning. I wonder if they feel the same way. Chick-fil-A. And use the township credit card. Sorry guys. Hey Carefree. I lost my trying to find y'all. I'm trying to find y'all. Okay, I'm back. Why would you go to beauty supply and use the township credit card? Funny, because y'all, if you just joining me, this is what we do over here. I have 32 likes. Please, I got 71 people watching. Can y'all please hit the like button? Please, thank you. But why would you go to a beauty supply? Side note, hair color on point, in my opinion. Hair color on point. And use the township credit cards. Fun fact, rest in peace to Mayor Shaw. Okay. Him and his twin brother, they both had like the man units. I don't think he put that on a company credit card. Use your per diem. Use your per diem. He had a little toupee. He had a little toupee. Come on now, Mayor Shaw. Wish you was still here to tell her how to do that. Don't put that on a company credit card. But I think they did that because I didn't think this many people were FOIA. Can you imagine the clerk of Thornton Township and the clerk of Dolton and how many FOIA requests they get? They probably, people, I'm going to put it in, and I don't think people was this concerned. People didn't care what was going on with Dolton back in the day. Not to say like that, like they didn't care. They just was living. It wasn't that much. It wasn't as popular as what's going on now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, why would you put that? Why would you go to put the beauty supply on a credit card? Or exactly, Erica. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Hey, Tammy, thank you for the cash app. Thank you for the cash app. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just looking at my phone now. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. I'm gonna use my, I think for $5. I'm gonna use that and I'm put gas in my car. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over there to South Highland later today, y'all. See what's going on for myself since they done 404. They done 404 and retracted their statement. I'm gonna stop by Dr. Nikita Cloud. I'm gonna stop by her store and go get me some of that gummy stuff I think she got. Okay, but yeah, why put the Dollar Tree on The dang on credit cards. Come on.
To amend.
Don't pray for me no more. And put Kiana Belcher thing back up there. Put Kiana Belcher back. Trustee Belcher. Would it be wrong if Trustee Belcher go herself and hang her picture up? Can't she? I know they can't get in. Their mailbox has been outside and all this stuff. But can somebody just go hang her picture up? Like, can any of these people, y'all, who was I watching last night? I want to say, was it the late night crew? When he said the guy, you see the guy right over the Andrew Holmes, and y'all, every meeting, Andrew Holmes is writing something. Like he writing a novel. He always sitting there with his head down writing. But the housing director, they said he had the Black Widow spider on his chest. He always wear that jacket with the Black Widow. Y'all, but don't pray for me no more. Don't pray for me no more.
The bills is read. Items that have been approved by the board, people still haven't received the checks. Brother Moore, you prayed us in on unity. You prayed us in, and it came with the most divisive speech I heard in my life. Don't pray for me no more. If we're going to do this and we're going to be honest about it, let's be honest and be. If we're going to do.
Don't pray for me no more. Don't pray for me no more.
If we're going to do this and we're going to be honest about it, let's be honest and be direct. But if we're going to sit here and keep doing this, because I really wasn't going to make no speech. I was going to sit here, but it's just coming. I have a superseding motion to amend the bills as read. Items that have been approved by the board, people still haven't received the checks. Brother Moore, you prayed us in on unity. You prayed us in, and it came with the most divisive speech I heard in my life. Don't pray for me no more.
Don't pray for me no more. That's that in the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree. I got to get that clip. The Dollar Tree. Okay, y'all. Let's go on back. Shout out to Trustee Jason House. Don't pray for me no more. Don't pray for me no more. I love it. Okay, so let's go back and then we're going to... y'all, this all we got. We ain't got y'all. This all we got. We got two. We ain't got this. We ain't got no help, y'all. Let this. So Jedediah Brown, we're gonna get back to him right quick, and then I'm gonna go back to Tommy G. So Jedediah Brown shared that, and he's a community activist, and he was tight with Andrew Holmes until that Kanika Jenkins thing happened, and that was very, very sad and hurtful to the community. But Jedediah, we ain't got nobody. Like I said, Jesse Jackson gone. He with us, but he gone. Jesse Jackson Jr. just dropped off. He said that's it. He can't take no more. Sandy Jackson just said she can't take no more. I don't know. No, who we got? Jamal Green. But other than that, Jedediah Brown, he came on back to Chicago. Don't pray for me no more. He came right back to Chicago. Let's talk about it.
Andrew Holmes for these allegations. What is this allegation?
Hey guys, welcome back to Burgundy Blue Commentary. Today we're talking Jedediah Brown, who was once tight with community activist Andrew Holmes. Andrew Holmes and Jedediah Brown fell out because of the Kanika Jenkins case. Jedediah Brown is a community activist in his own right. He was formerly from Chicago. He's since moved, but he said he's boarding a flight right now to take care of some business in the village of Dolton regarding Andrew Holmes and the alleged allegations. He also went on to say that he has inside scoop that he knows himself that Andrew Holmes may be arrested and possibly the mayor this week or before the next board meeting. We do not know that to be true. Jedediah says he has an inside source. However, Jedediah is not without controversy himself. And, over here, we just talk about what we want to talk about when we want to talk about it. And I think I may be at that board meeting myself because I want to know why Jedediah Brown is in a tub with his pet monkey.
Don't pray for me no more.
Y'all, make it make sense. But check out my thorough live video that we did about Jedediah Brown. I'll link it below, and I'll keep you in touch about if he does come to Dolton. This all we got, y'all. This all we got. We got Jedediah over here. We got Jedediah over here with his, and I said it's an emotional support animal. I wonder if Jedediah went to South Holland today. Let's go check that out. But we got Jedediah over here with a monkey climbing in his mouth. And then we got Andrew Holmes allegedly being arrested. This how we got. We ain't got Jesse. We ain't got Al Sharpton. We ain't got that. This is what we got. So Jedediah, it's on you to make this right, y'all. And if he does, calls for the resignation of Andrew Holmes. As always, take care. Jedediah says he has an inside source. However, Jedediah is not without controversy himself. And, over here, we just talk about what we want to talk about when we want to talk about it. And I think I may be at that board meeting myself because I want to know why Jedediah Brown is in a tub with his pet monkey.
Don't pray for me no more.
Y'all, make it make sense. But check out my thorough live video that we did about Jedediah Brown. I'll link it below, and I'll keep you in touch about if he does come to Dolton and if he does calls for the resignation of Andrew Holmes. As always, take care of yourself and each other. And in the words of Roland Martin, what is this?
Marching with the charity. So what is this?
What is this? What is this, Jedediah? But okay, go off. I told y'all Jedediah is different, honey. Jedediah is beating to his own drum, and we're gonna see. But he said he had the inside scoop. Oh, Jedediah, what we gonna do with you? So let's go over. Let's see what's going on in Dolton politics, and we'll head back over to shout out to Dolton Politics Facebook group, and then we're gonna head on over. We're gonna head back on over to see if any other news happened. So somebody made a post. Let me refresh this. And this is a good group because I think they allow anybody to make a comment. You don't have to be on one side. Oh, they deleted it. Dang, why I refresh it? They didn't deleted that man post. Dang it. Yep, it's gone. It's gone, y'all. This man was basically saying we don't know what really happened. That's what he was saying, but they deleted it. Okay, so let's go on over to Dr. Nikita Cloud, who I do revere as someone that has the inside scoop. I want to see let's see his 19 replies. Is this real? Okay, she said, if I put my name on it, you can take it to the bank. He's here. Let's see what happened. I'm gonna read some more. Reading some of the comments. I just want to see if Dr. Nikita said anything. This is a public page, you guys, so it's not a private page. Where is this being reported from? Dr. Nikita Cloud. I'm here, he's locked up. Then somebody else said something. Somebody said either him or Stan Brown. Because I swear, why won't you say anything, Stan Brown? This is crazy. Say something. All right, that's it. Nothing happened. And the Southland Journal, let's see what they had to say. Sorry, I'm trying to, let me eat. Oh, they took it down too. Okay, so everybody retracting their statement. Let's go back to Tommy G. Everybody's retracting their statement. They said that they had locked this man up. They said he was locked up. Now everybody is like, maybe not. Except the chief did say nobody was arrested. Nobody was arrested. Nobody's in custody. We also heard from Mayor Hinyard that she's okay. She's not locked up. So only thing that would tell us what's going on is time. Let's go back and listen a little bit to Tommy G and what he did when he visited the village of Dolton. Okay. Okay, Valeria. Them glasses are transitional. When she go in, the shades leave, and when she go out, the shades come on. Okay. Okay, with the fashions. Most fashionable former trustee, Valeria Stubbs. Let's go back.
I would like for you to repent for the sins that you have done or go to jail.
We've gone through all this where there's no transparency, seeing where money's been misspent, unfortunately. It's beyond something I think that could be repaired and fixed at this time. It's time to go.
Pulling up to a strip mall to talk to a business owner, Dr. Scott, that has been screwed by the mayor. Let's see what she has to say. Next, we meet Dr. Scott, who recently bought a strip mall in Dolton. She's trying to bring much-needed services to the community, like a free food bank that functions like a grocery shop. But she's struggling against Mayor Tiffany's attempts to drown her out. Everyone I asked about Dr. Scott says she's like a saint and can't believe this is happening to her. Let's meet her and hear her story.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. We're a nonprofit organization. We acquired this entire strip mall to bring additional programs and services to not just Dolton, but the Southland of Cook County. The shelves aren't full now, but by tomorrow, we will have all the shelves full and the numbers indicate how much of each item they can have. This area here.
Want to start a business? I can show you how easy it is to form one in just a few steps. First up, starting your LLC.
When we purchased the property, the idea was to open up, a thrift store to give people access to quality items. We have not been able to do that.
How long has this been sitting vacant for?
July.
And you still have to pay property taxes.
Yes.
You still have to pay rent. You still have to pay overhead, insurance.
I still have mortgage. I still have insurance. I do partner with other organizations that give me volunteers, but I do have a small team that we have to pay payroll because we still function. We still try to serve the community by having the grocery store available.
If this isn't able to be funded, whose pocket does it come out of right now?
Mine.
Cities can have layers of bureaucracy that keep you from running your business and making money. And the longer that they keep this vacant, the longer that you have to foot the bill and the longer that they cost their own people. This in particular makes me mad because when you see someone actually willing to take a risk like she is and they're preventing her from doing it, it's not a good thing.
All of this space is to expand the grocery store. Right now, it's just being used as storage. Now, this room here is when we're able to do a pop-up fundraiser. We have things that have been donated to us that we sell to the community. All the clothes and things you see are $1, shoes are $2.
Wow.
I received a letter from the village telling me that I needed to have these 6 things in order for them to even begin to think about giving me permits. And that package was architectural drawings, which I've already submitted to the village, but they want to have a state certification stamp on those drawings and just a number of different things that they were asking for as though I were building a building. I'm trying to do simple renovations to get us back up and running.
Flooring,
and
paint, lights.
they're requiring us to do a number of things that someone who is building a structure would need to do. For the type of work I'm trying to do, it doesn't require everything that they were listing. They wanted to come in and do a occupancy inspection. I didn't request the occupancy inspection, and so I said, no, you cannot do it.
Because what they were trying to do is come in and write you up for everything.
Absolutely, to shut me down. When we were closed down for 2 weeks because we had flooded, there was a mother who drove up with 3 kids in the car asking if we were open because she didn't know how she was going to feed her kids. That is what matters to me.
If you could say a direct message to Tiffany, what would you say right now?
It's really unfortunate that you sit in a seat of, yes, power. In my eyes, you did not do the right thing. I have no idea why you chose to stop something that could benefit the community that you love. You know, you grew here. Everybody else flew here. But I said to you when I met with you to see my heart and know that I want to help the community.
One way we fight corruption is with our vote. Another way is with our dollar. I'm going to donate $500 of my own money to this cause to keep this food pantry open and running so that the city can't squash her out of business so she can help the people. I started the Rally Around Dr. Scott GoFundMe. I put $500 of my own dollars in. Let's flood this lady with money. Let's see what we can do as a YouTube community. And this is also a way to stand against Mayor Tiffany. Link is in my description. Let's blow her up. Thank you, guys. Let's blow it up. Let's fund this. And let's give a big, giant you to the Mayor Tiffany. If you try to approach her township, her fortress, what happens?
The police gonna come and
I'm up for the challenge. Let's head over to her township and see if we can speak to her or people that might know more about the story.
good luck to you. Yeah, good luck on that. If you need bond money, just call me.
Hello there. Yeah, as you can tell, some of the city officials don't want to talk about what's been going on, but
Let's talk about the motorcade that Tiffany uses to roll around town like she's some sort of crime boss. We did some digging and we found the receipt from the car dealership that Tiffany leased these Tahoes from. On just one of these Tahoes, with a retail price of $93,000, Tiffany overpaid by nearly $56,000. I don't know if she's the worst negotiator on the planet or if there's something fishy going on here, but this is a shining example of how Tiffany has failed the hardworking taxpayers of Dolton. It's purchases like this that has led the town to be millions of dollars in the deficit.
we're probably not going to be able to talk to many of these people because they know that they're guilty, allegedly, but let's go into the township and see what we can find. I love bringing justice to a city. Is Mayor Tiffany, would you say, a hero or villain?
Hero.
Why is that?
Everything she's promised is done. Get the garbage picked up properly. There are a lot of improvements.
Nice.
She has an amusement park for the kids on Greenwood Avenue.
Are you a citizen? Are you an employee of the city?
I'm a citizen. Yeah, I've lived here for almost 32 years.
Could we talk to some people who are really upset about some of her spending? She's buying $150,000 vehicles, the fact that she's bought an ice rink basically for herself. The naysayers are saying some really damning things about her. What do you think about that?
There's this drumbeat to try to remove her. I don't know because of her youth or what it is.
So would you say financially she's spending the taxpayer money appropriately?
I think so.
Why do you think the FBI is in town right now?
There's a lot of hubbub and a lot of stuff going around, people talking and
if you're not making $158,000 per year, but you'd like to,
me personally.
Okay, so I want to address certain things. Some people, they you know, if you're just joining me from a former Doltonite here, please click the like and consider subscribing. I have 101 people watching. Just hit that like button if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. Okay. I don't think they want to remove her because of her youth, because I think so many people voted her in because she was young. Like I'm saying, I'm not trying to be funny or disrespectful, but the mayors were dying off before Mayor Henry came. Like they just was dropping like flies. So and then when I see her say it's because I'm a Black single mother, I'm attacked. She was a Black single mother before she was sworn in. Like that was one of the things that people loved about her, that she was going to bring about change. And like I said, no matter what nobody say, that lady was hitting the streets. She was hitting the streets. I didn't even know who the mayor of Dolton was, but I knew who the trustee was, Tiffany Henyard. She was out there. She was out there for the people. Now election time is coming. I think they got one election is Tuesday. That's when they're going to vote on their high tax for the mental health. Well, it's $49 per $100,000 home. So I think that's when they're going to vote for that tax thing. And then also it's going to be after that, it's going to be the election in February. So I think a lot of people are thinking that people want her out of office because of her youth, but no, that's why they voted her in, right? That's why they voted her in. I just think that it could be something done, like possibly between the mayor and the trustees, before February, because at this rate, this is embarrassing. It's devastating. Strangers are running into town. Like technically, Tommy G would have never came to Dolton. Like, we don't. Okay, let me just for people that don't know. I did a video. Dolton is 95% Black, and I was talking about the Piscatire Lake. It's a lake in Dolton that way before the new mayor was in, that I think Dolton sold the lake. I don't know why they would do that, but they sold it to the Piscatire Club for $160,000, which means that the residents of Dolton, if you didn't know, the residents of Dolton are not allowed to step foot on that lake. And it's actually been reported that that Piscatire Lake is all white. Now they will open it up for like if police have to do diving things and stuff like that. But other than that, y'all ever saw Life? Y'all ever saw Life? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all ever saw Life with Eddie Murphy and who was that? Martin Lawrence. And remember Martin Lawrence went to get that pie. Remember Martin Lawrence went to get that pie off the windowsill. He was so hungry. And you like it set him off when he was like, "This white's only pie." So that's sort of like the rumor that Piscatire Lake is. Like it's you have to basically be we'll play that video too. I wonder if Tommy G want to come back and do something on that. You're in the community. It's a lake and none of the citizens can go fish in there. You can't fish at an outside lake if you're not a member. Now, is it their fault? Nope, because the village sold it for $160,000 and now you can't get it back. But when they be talking about it's nothing to do in the community, you can't go fishing. It's a lake right there. You can't even throw your fishing pole over the fence. And the rules of the lake is you have to be it has to be handed down father to son, grandfather to grandson, buddy to pal. I'll play the video later. Buddy to pal, or what's the other or it could be like nephew, uncle to nephew. But because it's been like that, that makes it all white. It's also, and I said, I sent the email, y'all. So we're going, I'm letting y'all know over there at the Facebook group. Y'all know who I'm talking to now. I sent the email, told you I was Burgundy Blue Commentary. I was a former Doltonite, and I wanted to be a part of the group. And the man told me, whites only. Okay. We're going to discuss it in the Facebook group. Now, is it your right? Yeah, it's your right because it's your group. You don't want me in there? But tell me why. Tell me why. All right, let's go, y'all. Let's hit this button.
As a citizen of the city, I haven't seen anything overt.
We just talked to business owners across the street in that strip mall that are not getting permitted and licensed to open up things that will help the community. A lot of these people are saying because they don't donate directly to our campaign, you get stripped of your business license or you're not granted a business license.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard of that. If there's such a thing going on, against that, sure. I'm hearing a lot of allegations. Sure. I have not seen anything concrete.
Hello, sir.
Good. How you guys doing?
Oh, good. We're just doing a story. We've heard controversy about the mayor, and we're here to see if she's a hero or a villain. What is your take, sir?
No, I don't have a take. I'm saying, what are you here for?
Where Jason house at? Where Jason Zaddy house at? And Jason House, no disrespect to your wife. No disrespect. Sorry, Mrs. House. But where's Jason Zaddy house at? Don't pray for me no more. Don't pray for me no more. I was watching, I think it was the Late Night Crew. Please forgive me if it wasn't, but he was talking about this guy who was the housing director. He always has that black widow over his heart. I was cracking up. I bet you Brother Moore changed his jacket next board meeting because they eating up that black widow jacket he be having on.
Or just taking
We're running a video right now.
But you got to get permission to do that.
In a public area, sir?
Yeah.
I don't believe so. This is a public area, huh? Okay. Which means you get to film in public. There she is, right there.
Oh, is this a public area?
Yeah, but we don't. You have to get
Funded by the
permission to
taxpayer?
take pictures of people here. You cannot be in here.
Wait, isn't this a
I felt so bad for them. You see dude at the counter, he was at the counter in the back. I'm just trying to pay my water bill. I'm just trying to pay my water bill. And here comes Tommy G with a camera crew and the controversy. Now, that's the uncomfortableness of the elders of Dolton that they're facing. I don't know if you guys know that, but anywhere you go at any time, people have cameras out here. People want to see what's going on. And that's one thing that the mayor said in the board meeting, like, you're letting strangers come into the community. Like, Dolton hasn't had this much action. I know that Sharks is popping. I know everybody getting their fish and chicken from Sharks right there in downtown Dolton, because Dolton got some action going on. It's bringing people from all over the world to see what's going on. And that's why I'm like, somebody could just wave the white flag, and I think it can be the mayor to the trustees. Like I said, we don't know the ins and outs, but just wave the white flag so y'all can get along for the next year, because this stuff is embarrassing.
the public area though?
You can't be with the cameras. Come on out.
Wait, this is a public area.
Come on out, gentlemen.
Can you ask that
Sir,
question?
step out, please.
Is this a public area?
Sir, please step out.
I don't
Okay.
think this is legal.
Sir?
That's a police officer saying that. Sir, can you explain to us a little bit?
I wanna.
The man you see here is Deputy Chief Lacey. While you might
Lacey thick. Lacey, that shirt is about a 18 and a half around the neck. About an 18 and a half around the neck. Now, this is the thing with Officer Lacey. When he is there, how did he get there that fast? And why as the chief, he had to be the one on the scene? Like, he should have something else to do. But maybe he was in the area already, because I've never been to that building. When I was there, I was at the old Village Hall. And you guys, let me shut up before we talk about that Italian Fiesta $500 ticket. I'm just shut up right now. I'm gonna just shut up. But I was at the old Village Hall, at the old one. So I had never been to the new municipal building. Dang it. Yeah, I was at the old Village Hall over there by the railroad tracks. And over that way is where the police department is. And this one is over there by the Old Secrets. AKA, I'm saying the Old Secrets, but for Daltonites that are in here, and y'all remember, it used to be the Dolton show. It used to be the Village of Dolton show. It used to be the Dollar show, the Dollar movies. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. And if you guys want more information on Dolton, please visit my Patreon. It starts at $4. Wait a minute. I missed what I said, choose. Y'all know when I'm doing the live streams, I'm working and getting stuff together. Who was I talking about? Was I talking about Jason wife or let me see, let me look at the comments. He married Brittany because the other wife threw him. Yeah, Jason had a wife. She would be at the Jazz Fest all the time. I worked for a local government for years. Oh yeah, Mrs. House. She used to be at the Jazz Fest all the time. She's real pretty. I'm surprised I ain't put. You could probably find it on the Village of Dolton website because he stayed at the Jazz Fest. Oh, I said Miss. Yeah, and you know what? That was before I knew he wasn't married any longer. So I was like, oh shoot, he not married to her anymore. Very pretty lady. What else I was saying? Yeah, that was it. And you guys know you don't have to join my Patreon. You don't have to do anything. Just hit the like button. I appreciate you so much. And if you want to, we have a $19.99 live stream goal. You can hit the Cash App, Burgundy-Blue-Com, or you could just super chat and that'll help the channel. You don't have to, but thank you so much. Why, who got the monkey in the chat? On and I'll be uploading more things there. Thank you. It's in the description box. Support the channel. All right, let's go right back. Let's go back to what Tommy G was talking about.
Look at him and think he's a Walmart version of Detroit urban survival. He actually is a man with a disciplinary report thicker than the Bible. He currently has 3 active lawsuits against him. All 3 of them allege violations of the Constitution for the acts he is committing. Let me share some of his past actions with you so you can get a picture of the man he is. Let's start with his petty incidents. One of his reports details him threatening the water company over a $300 bill he didn't want to pay. He's also known for trying not to pay tolls when he drives through them. But things get more serious. Many residents have banded together to note his excessive use of force and his use of the taser. In a 2012 incident, he was sued for 4th Amendment constitutional violations due to excessive force. Lacey lost this case and the judge ordered payment of $12,000 for the incident. In the summer of 2021, 19-year-old Alexis Wilson was shot 7 times and killed by Dolton police. Her mom emailed us twice, pleading with us to expose Officer Lacey. Activists Carlos West and Rabbi Michael McLennan protested this killing 7 days later, exercising their constitutional right to free speech. However, their rights were violated by Officer Lacey once again.
Oh, he cute. He cute. The guy with the aviators. Okay, now this is my question. Before I get into time, y'all, I told y'all. Give me your ID. Vroom, 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 a room. Okay. But anyway, this is what I want to talk about. That Alexis Wilson case was really sad. And when it happened outside this on Sibley, outside this restaurant called Baba's, and they have like sandwiches and chicken. It's like a late night restaurant. Like you could go there after the club, you can go through the drive-through. It used to be, if you guys know about Baba's, let me know in the comments. It's a lot of former adult nights in there. Was that? I'm sorry, Roland Martin. What is this? Was the old Baba's Domino's Pizza? Or was it the old, what was that Baba's? Was it the old Domino's Pizza or the old Taco Bell? Let me know in the comments. But she was in the drive-thru and she did get shot. It seemed like she got her life was taken from her. This was my question. The next day, the restaurant was open like it was nothing happened. The next day, it's sad. It's sad. So prayers to Alexis Wilson's family.
Again when he ordered their arrest without due cause. They filed a lawsuit, and on March 4th, both of these men were awarded $50,000 in settlements. This is one of Mayor Tiffany's lead lapdogs that she uses to control the town through his goonish actions. Another case he was involved in resulted in the largest settlement in Cook County history, $33.5 million.
You guys step over there on public property.
This is not public property. Where is the public property?
Have a good day.
Can you not answer my question, sir?
Do you have ID? In Illinois, you have to have ID. Do
You have ID.
Now see if
What is the thing you suspect us of doing?
in a minute, I'm asking you.
This is a public taxpayer area that we're now being
Step over here, sir.
hassled.
Step over here.
The goons have come out. Okay. Here this is quite a response for people doing a story.
Keep walking, sir.
How many police vehicles are coming for this?
What exactly are you guys trying to accomplish?
The mayor. Is she a hero or a villain? This is part of the convoy too, guys. The taxpayer sponsored Tahoe's right there. At $150K for a vehicle. Oh wow. That's
Run me
more
over.
guys on the scene. I can tell you, sir, I'm not riding dirty in the slightest, so there's nothing you'll do.
Sir, can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you have your guys sit in the car, please?
What? No.
You sure?
You want us to do something off camera? I'm surrounded by 6 people. I'm not going to about to do
Yeah,
that.
step back real quick.
Can you please tell me why you refuse to say what the public area is that you want me to go to? Tommy G, they call me. Milwaukee representative.
Everybody comes on.
In Milwaukee, you can literally steal a car and rob a bank and not this many cops show up. So once I come up clean, then what? Who else got ID?
State of Illinois, you're supposed to have ID.
Go get your ID. For what? Hey, go get your ID. Unlock the car so you can get his ID.
It's not a request.
Oh, it's not a request. Not at all.
You know you're lying. You're in Illinois.
For what?
Get it right. I know who you are. Got your information. Get it right.
That sounds like a threat. Hey, nice job. You're valid, dude. Good for you.
I'm legal, so.
Okay, gentlemen. Have a good day.
Are you gonna get in your vehicle? I'll get in mine. You get in yours. Hey, go to your car. Have a good day. What the? He's going on, these motherfuckers. That's intimidation. This is why the trustees did not want us to come here.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Is this something that someone that's innocent would be doing? Look, business. Shut down, and shut down. Mayor Tiffany, when you go to jail, there will be many people applauding it.
There's only 20 police officers.
Okay, guys. So that was embarrassing to me. That was kind of embarrassing. Like when he told Tommy G, I got your ID. I got your ID. That's just unnecessary on camera. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, so embarrassing. Okay, so you guys, somebody pointed out, someone wanted to know, oh, hey, Jamin, my mother is involved. Oh, how? And also, thank you, Barbara. And it says Wilson. Thank you for the Cash App. Hold on, guys, 1 second. You know what? I don't believe he even gave us all of that Tiffany Henyard interview that was cut. I believe it was cut up to, he also helped the trustees win as well. And then secondly, what has changed? Now, that man, Mr. Larry, that was at the front desk 10 days ago, he was in Dolton politics, and I'm saying allegedly. He was eating up all the stuff that was going on with Tiffany Henyard, which allowed him to be at the front desk. And he didn't see the auditing situation that was going on. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, yeah, they're not going to walk no streets. Nothing's been solved. Not even the shootout at Stubbs' house. Nothing's been solved. The Andrew Holmes case. Nothing's been solved because we heard that the Park District Commissioner house got shot up too. And this whole video flashed back into the past. Make sure you check on stuff yourself. Look into stuff yourself. Don't let them slay somebody, slander people just because they are really thinking for themselves. Like, no, this don't add up. Terry Young, did 300,000 hours in one day or whatever. And they're like, what? Well, now we see they had to approve the hours for that to happen. You know what I mean? They had to approve his payroll. So y'all keep your eyes open. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video if I have time. I'm usually just going live if it's slow. Just going live if it's something slow and people asking me questions about Dolton and stuff like that, then I'll pop in live. Oh yeah, he was a goon at first, right? He was a goon at first. Keep your eyes open. Think for yourself. Please, let me make sure it's no more in this video. Wasn't anybody calling in. I don't think anybody called in. Let's see what Stephanie had to say right here. What was she talking about? Because that's a plot twist, isn't it? It has been an eyesore for years. Mr. Larry and so now they decided to build something. I'll try to get a video of that. I actually don't know what it's going to be, but it's something new. And we don't really have a lot of new construction in Dolton. I think the newest thing that they ever brought up there was what did they bring? Taco Bell. They tore Taco Bell down, which is where I think over there where the Baba's Lemonade was. This was 100 years ago, guys. And then they built one they reopened the Taco Bell over there. And then That's it. So to see something new and right off the expressway that will bring more money into the village of Dolton is okay. All right, y'all. So let's see if we got any more news from Dolton politics. I'm gonna get out of here, but we're gonna talk. Before we get out of here, we gotta talk about Jedediah and see what Jedediah has to say. Let me put on Tommy G right quick while I see if Jedediah had anything else to say. And like I said, Dr. Scott is at $18,000 because of Tommy G. I just feel so cool. I just feel like it's so cool that he did something. He saw somebody was in need and he made a move. That's pretty cool.
Something like that in Dolton.
Holy shit! That's wow. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's Deputy Chief Lacey. He's the biggest jerk of all.
Officer Lacey, you want to handle this like a real man? I will pay you a week's salary. Any gym in Illinois or Wisconsin, I'll meet you there. Handle it like men. If I lose, I give it to you. If I win, donate to charity. And I'm pretty sure you're going to keep the little butt in the office. You're not going to take up a real challenge. I don't with bullies. You try messing with the water bill company where they're trying to collect their bill from you. You try messing with the toll people. You have a long history, longer than a Harry Potter book, of you messing with the citizens of your city. Come here like a real man and sort it out, or you can say you're scared little butt in the office. You pick.
My friend used to pay $163 for car insurance. Now look how much he pays. Most insurance companies are charging extra. They don't want us to know that there's an easier way to get cheaper insurance.
You're built like a fucking potato. All right.
Funny. I didn't even get to the part where
Is that
I tell
not a
you
public area?
that she's had me arrested.
What?
Yes, for picking up her campaign literature off my windshield of my car.
You got caught.
Yes, 8 months of them continuing, the court hearing for the case to be dropped by the state's attorney's office for lack of evidence.
Was where we were public area?
Yes.
Inside and outside.
100%.
We were escorted out. Made it seem like.
This lady right here have some balls. She's always out there, I agree. Like, it's bad when you can't even listen to yourself. How naive was I about this whole thing? Like, this is just eye-opening to me, how naive I was just to see, this person is really doing it for the residents and really doing it for the community and really doing it because they want things to be a better place. And now you see them hopping from office to office to office, trying to, it's crazy. I think I'm gonna have to continue this tomorrow. You guys, and then for the windshield, sued the village, got an undisclosed settlement. We're still waiting on the settlement number to come through FOIA. All right, you guys, you take care of yourself and each other. I appreciate y'all spending this time with me. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. And I can't even, I can't even play my I got some clothes, some jewelry, because I'm ashamed of myself.
So all I'm saying to you is like, come on, guys, we got to do better. We have to do better. And all I can tell you is that I am a fighter, and y'all know that. So when you come for me, be prepared for the fight, because at the end of the day, they talked about Jesus Christ. So why don't I think y'all are not going to do me the same way? Somebody that's healing y'all and helping y'all. Same thing I'm over here doing, right? Healing and helping.
Right, asking another employee who went on that trip. You went down to Springfield, and what were you hoping to do in Springfield?
You need to ask the people that handles that. I'm not the one that handled it. I was just riding the bike.
We need more.
All right, y'all. Oh, have fun, choose. Look, right. I mean, tip was something else. But as someone that was attacked by the machine, like me and her were tied at the hip, I understand why she just backed off. Like, y'all could do whatever God has for me is for me. And we see no jail, countdown a whole year later. No jail. Y'all are gross.
Commentary blue, commentary, burgundy, commentary, comment blue, commentary, comment burgundy blue, commentary blue.